We are live. We are back with another session of the Castle of Glass campaign. Let me say the right campaign this time.
Yeah, good job. Here's a sticker.
The scales of
awesome.
great glass.
Yes. Yeah, the scales of great glass. That'll be
Imagine having glass scales.
Ooh.
Glass dragon.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's scary.
It just incinerates planets, but it dies from a single pebble. Anywho. So we're back. So your previous session, you all arrived at the Ironheart Estate once more, discovering that the person who had sent out the letter to you all to bring you all back together was not Atlas himself, but his son Remus, who you'd seen 5 years before, and who has now hired all of you to help you find his father. Upon, meeting with him, speaking with him, talking to the butler as well to confirm any suspicions you had or any doubts you guys may have, you all were attacked by echoes of associates of the group known as the Dragonheart Crusade, who was attempting to steal the book that, or the journal of Atlas Ironheart and the grimoire that Remus now holds. Upon completing that and packing any gear that you all might need for the trip ahead, you all headed for the city of... What city was it? I literally told you this. Uno momento. You all headed for the city of Galhorn in Gastonia. A few-hour drive from where you guys currently were. And we're told that you would meet with Thomas upon arriving there, who is unable to make the initial reunion, but is now waiting for all of you at a just about a block or so away from your target. And as you all arrive and climb out of the vehicle, the butler who had ended up driving the vehicle wishes you all luck, tells Remus to, if he needs anything, to call them, and they will do their best to get him whatever he needs, and then proceeds to drive off.
All you're gonna hear for Remus is just...
No, turn that off. That no, can't have that play it loud.
Literal
I know,
iPad,
I
baby.
know. Yeah. Yeah, you'd see Remus's little tablet, and he's like, okay. Just keep walking.
Melon.
So
Kids these days.
Kobold melon. Thank you.
Yeah, Cobalt Melon. Thank you very much. All right.
We don't have the name brands of our world. We have the name brands of the game world.
Yeah, we got that off-brand shit.
Like Dr. Kobold and Coca
It's a
Kenku.
Pepsi. It's and it's a Tabaxi on the bottle.
I gotta write that down. That's actually really funny.
Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. Write that. You want some? 3 Tabaxis turn their head, huh? What'd you say?
It's secretly just catnip water.
Yo.
Is your email right?
Yes. It's not letting me put this on.
It's like the cocaine thing for like Coke.
Yeah.
The original ingredient was
God.
catnip.
Yeah, this is based. Oh yeah. So we haven't met up with the wizard boy yet, right?
He is standing waiting for all of you as you climb out of the vehicle. This is your time to RP with Thomas, who missed last time.
Who is this guy? Hey, did who are you? He's like tugging on your cloak.
Thomas.
Did we not meet last time?
No. I don't know who you are.
I mean, I guess I wasn't here for the last thing.
No. You are meeting up with them because you were told to meet them somewhere instead of going to the estate. because of your
What-
late arrival.
What a guy.
What did G?
I guess I'm just so old my character doesn't understand the concept of children anymore.
Yeah,
So
this is a picture of the kid that you see.
So I'm gonna go, a new arrival. Hi, my name is Thomas.
Oh yeah, wait, hold up. Completely changed what I'm doing. You will see Atlas Ironheart walk out of the cart.
Oh. Oh wait, I know what he's doing. Okay.
He goes, "Hi, good to see you."
Hello. Why does the child have 5 fingers and a thumb on one hand?
We don't talk
Uh,
about that.
There's no child here. It's
We don't talk about
It's
that. We don't talk
me.
about that.
I hired you last time.
Then who the hell was tugging on my cloak that I just introduced myself to?
No idea. Must have been the wind. Anyways, I'm here because I need your help. I am currently lost inside of some forsaken room. I'm just an illusion here to guide your way there.
You know, usually having doors that you or rooms you can't get out of is a bad idea.
Well, it doesn't necessarily work like that, but I've been stuck in here for quite some time, so I need your help.
Well, lead the way.
Hey, can you make me a perception check real quick?
No.
Okay. Is
No,
this how
it's not
DMing works?
Yeah. Now you know my hell. This is what I deal with all of you all of the time.
You asked me if I could. I told you my answer.
All right, make me a perception check.
Okay, then there you go.
Fuck you, you have
that's all you
disadvantage.
had to do, despite the fact that I was actively doing it while I made the joke.
Not gonna lie, if you want to take it one
13.
step farther, when they say make me a perception check, you just go your perception check and then walk away.
Even better. He seems a little different than last time you remember, but for the most part, he looks the same.
Nothing to worry about here. Lead the way.
All right, cool. Atlas is gonna lead the way.
The rest of you know that this isn't Atlas. Because you guys watched this illusion happen.
Yeah, I got a 22 on the stealth check, so don't worry about it. Yeah. All right, I guess I'll lead the way as Atlas.
Okay, so you guys make your way
The
towards.
butler doesn't say shit.
No, the butler
He's
drove off
used
by
to
this
it.
point. The bus was, just drove
Yep.
off by this point. It was like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this.
The screech of tires as my foot hits the pavement getting out.
Yes.
Exactly.
So you all, make your way down the road. Kind of you walk about a block or so before coming up to an estate, very large plot of land. And by this point too, it's later in the day. The sun is beginning to set. You can see a large estate. There is a decent size 1-story manor sitting at the center of this estate. Further behind it looks to be some sort of private golf courses or something behind it, as well as 3 other structures that are on the property. Rima, specifically, the main manor, though, is the place that was told to have the item you all are looking for.
And to clarify, that's the mask thing from the journal, right?
The fox mask, yes.
Okay. That our Atlas friend failed to recover. Okay.
While I'm heading towards the estate, you see the quill pop out of Atlas's side pocket and flutter over and just starts doodling stick figures running alongside as we're walking. It's floating on its own.
Okay.
Atlas is kind of just watching this. It's like we're in a car. We're moving so fast. Oh,
So-
I mean, yes, the mansion is this way. Please follow.
Insight.
Roll a deception check.
I already
Atlas.
know. Yep.
I
Oh,
got
man,
a
this-
21.
Yeah, dog, I got a 1.
Atlas isn't acting quite right. You don't think this is Atlas?
It was a 2. It was a 2, but I have a -1.
Hey
Oh
man,
my
you
God.
sick?
Just yeah, being stuck in this like these ruins have really taken a toll on me. It kind of messes with my connection, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that you have to project a an image of yourself just to get help from somebody who just arrived and not, from one of your butlers.
Well, that's why I got these people first. I can't leave my butlers. I can't let my butlers go handle this. They have to take care of my wife and son.
You got like 50 of them?
Well, there's Moss Hair guy. I call him that. And there's there's the Elf Man. We also got a Minotaur one. As he's like saying this, you see slowly the outline of Atlas begins to start trickling away and fading, and underneath you see a pointy hat start slowly appearing, and then as it keeps falling, the face of a small child with bright purple eyes and abnormal number of fingers on each hand that we don't talk about,
Again.
wearing overalls.
Again,
We don't-
for the second time.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that. You weren't there for the whole bit of him counting to 10.
It's pretty
No, I
phenomenal.
wasn't.
Yeah. So
But,
yeah, standing before you is a individual who looks semi-familiar.
So I'm gonna stand there and scratch my chin and just go. So is Atlas locked in a room or not?
We don't know where he is.
I kind
you-
of look down and be like,
are
"Oh,
we-
no,
Is there everyone else here?
Yeah, everyone's with you
everyone else is
guys.
with
Yeah,
us.
everyone.
they're
Yeah,
just
everyone showed
silent
up.
for some reason."
We're silently T-posing in the background.
They haven't
All I
fully
can
rendered
imagine
in.
I'm just
is-
chilling.
All I'm
OD
imagining is just
models
the,
and everything.
it's just the Dark Souls meme of them dancing on their way to this castle.
Yes, that's it.
So,
Yeah.
Which I
Um,
completely forgot. We're supposed to be having music here.
Yeah,
Oi.
so standing in front of you, what's your history modifier?
my history mod just don't want me to roll. Just
Nah, it's not hard.
you're you're very clearly Atlas's like the
Yeah,
the
yeah.
little boy. I
Yeah, the
have
little
I have
brother.
an 8.
Yeah, you're good, yeah.
6.
Yeah, it's Atlas's kid. Yeah, my dad he got lost. I guess you weren't there for when I was talking about it. He went on one of his adventures. And it took a little longer. It's been about 5 years. He's gonna start counting. And then switch his hands. Yeah, 5 years.
So literally right after we did that one job for him.
Yeah, he found the book. I don't want to talk about it because we had people try to kill us earlier. They were spooky. They had masks.
They weren't that bad.
They're all
They
dead
were
now.
so scary. I was so scared.
I killed like 3 of them.
No,
Fine.
you put them to forever sleep. We don't talk about the 4-letter word.
I immediately go like facing the boy directly, right? I
Yes.
immediately
Walking.
like I immediately after that I kind of like military marching like right turn to the rest of the group. And I go, so they're dead, right?
I don't know if he'd be dead. They kind of turned to dust.
So they're dead.
I mean,
The
allegedly.
evil people or my dad?
Well, I mean, not your dad, obviously, but the people after, you, and
Well,
the rest
they
of the group.
just they turn to dust, like the weird man with extra arms said.
Sounds dead enough to me.
Well, they
So anyway, but
do people usually turn to dust? I haven't really seen anyone like that.
I lean down and go, no, not really.
I mean, after
Uh,
what you did to him, probably.
What did I do? Oh yeah, I casted Fireball.
That would do it. I give you like the finger guns. Yeah, that'd do it.
Hold up, I'm gonna roll something. All right, he doesn't do it. Yeah, he just gives you the finger guns back. You see like slight sparks on the
Hey.
fingers.
All right, so would this be a matter I should probably ask some of my connections about?
Well, oh yeah, here's some of the journal. Well, okay, this is a notebook. Don't tell people. Got it. And I'm gonna hand you the book.
Link
I'm
to it.
a skim through it a little bit.
I'm going to pin the link of the journal.
Yeah.
If you want to actually look at the journal. Because we actually have a physical copy, or at least a digital copy, is really the term. But we wrote a book.
There's
Damn,
a book.
it's a whole fucking 25-page book. What do I do?
Yeah,
with it?
I've actually wrote a
Welcome.
journal. You're
There's
welcome.
knowledge.
You have been.
There's no ledge,
No
Yes.
ledge.
Yes, no ledge.
no handrail, even.
That's an OSHA violation. I swear. I'm sorry.
My
It's beyond me.
God, there is there is not a single handlebar to be seen.
We don't work in safety here. We work in efficiency. Anyway.
I can ride my bike with no handlebar. No, no one.
No, I know the song.
I
I'm just not gonna sing
get
it.
the
I
reference.
actually really like that song.
So what do you all plan to do?
Well,
It's not nighttime yet, and you know, based on what you were told, that more than likely you all are going to have to steal this mask because the person is probably not just going to give it up, considering the journal kind of said they probably stole it first.
Yeah, we gotta go. Relieve someone of books or masks. That thing. I get them confused.
I nod and I nod wisely, scratching my beard, my wispy beard. I turn to the group. Yeah, but should I contact my contacts about these masked guys and figure out what's going on with them?
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
if maybe they know something.
That would be good.
Any information will help.
I second this.
I am going to call Akira.
Oh boy.
Akira.
Shut
Or
the
at least
fuck up.
I'm going to. Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Ah!
Ding, ding. Akira literally every time I call.
Gave this guy my number, and he won't fucking leave me alone.
Nah, I'm going to assume she's such a important person that she has given me a way to contact her, even if indirectly.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, essentially.
Dude,
She probably
making
gave
a
you like
monster-
she gave you like a secretary's number or something.
Based.
Making a monster stat sheet is so hard.
You get used to it. Anyways,
I'm figuring it out. Yeah.
okay.
I'm gonna take out my 1970s brick phone.
Yeah, that checks out. That you have a giant. Your phone's a weapon. It's just a mace by this point.
Hey, I went from a normal smartphone to a flip phone to the brick. So
Yeah. Just gotten worse. It's a true burner phone. Okay, yeah, you know, you make the call. A few rings go through. You know, someone does answer, let you know, just like give them a minute. You know, you're put on hold for like 30-ish seconds. Or, you know, Kira's voice comes around and just says,
Hello.
yeah. No, she does not say that. Her last name may be Yoshida, but that's not how she says that. As she answers, she says, "What can I help you with, Thomas?"
Ah, Kira, lovely to hear from you. It's been what, 2 hours now?
She, you know, there's a pause. It's been a few days.
Well, darling, I'm actually calling for business. As per usual with me.
God, you make it sound like you're dating her.
Who knows? I may be.
Yeah.
No one will know.
Jesus
Not even
Christ.
me.
Even I don't know. And she says, and what business might that be?
Well, as it turns out, do you remember my associates from that auction we did, what, 5 years ago now, when we first met?
I do.
Well, it turns out that a group of masked vigilantes tried to... I kind of put the phone away from the mouth and I go, kill you? And I'm looking at the group.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
they
much.
had knives.
Yeah, they tried to kill them. I was actually going to ask if you may have had an avenue that I may go down to find out who they may be. Maybe a contact of some form. You know I'm good for it. Whatever you need, darling.
Do you have more than just masked vigilantes as your description? Because there's quite a few of those around. A number even work for me.
I wave everybody closer and like put the phone on a table and turn on the speakerphone.
You guys are standing on a
go-
sidewalk. There is no table. You just hold it out.
There's not like a nearby like
No.
restaurant or
No.
something I can just like, or a windowsill or something.
You guys have entered the rich people neighborhood. There's just estates.
And
Damn,
gentrification.
No benches on the sidewalks.
No,
Yeah, there's
we
no
rich people don't
benches.
sit. We don't use we rich people don't use the sidewalk. We drive our fancy
What
cars
is-
everywhere.
What
And-
is this
and s-
nonsense?
The
Anyway,
benches
so
have like those weird ass bars on them, so homeless people can't sleep.
I
Yes.
wave everybody closer and go keep the volume down. I don't want everybody hearing, but I put the speakerphone on and I go, would you mind describing the gentleman that attacked you?
What they
Not
look like
everyone
again.
at once.
They were black, and they had a mask. And they one of them was he had scales, and he had, I think he was a dragon, and he was also black, and he had a nice suit on, huh?
What about their masks? What were
They
the masks
had
like?
they were black.
Holy fucking shit, dude!
Oh shit! Oh god, again, the engine's roaring. Holy shit!
I don't know.
Fuck you, Evan.
I'm going to bring the phone away from the child and put it closer to the other people. Xena, Lebog, Ria, can you please describe the people that attacked you?
Well,
I mean, there's
wasn't
no
there,
other way. I mean, they
wasn't
were
there,
black with
I got it.
masks.
wasn't there one
Read
that
it
was
real
kind of
quick.
dragon looking, right?
I think they were all dragon looking.
I mean, one that was especially dragon looking. You know, the one that talked.
Wasn't he black?
Why did I unmute him at that point?
I'm shutting up.
I'm gonna give you guys a reminder. They were made of obsidian.
Which is black.
Hey, that's
It
glass.
is.
Glass dragon scales.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we
And
just talked about
crystals.
this.
Are they like obsidian dragonborn?
Oh my god, I'm crying.
My head
Oh my
hurts.
God.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I have a pain in my forehead from laughing too hard. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
I wasn't ready for you to
Fuck
just
actor.
drop. They were black.
I'm a 7-year-old.
I know.
They
mean,
were
it's not
black and
wrong.
they're trying
No,
to
he's
stab
it's
us.
not wrong. It's just the way he said it was just unexpected to me.
Why? It's direct and to the point.
Yeah, it is direct to the point.
Something 50% of the crime.
No,
history check?
no. Can I do a history check?
Can I do a history check to see if they said anything about who they were with?
Sure. I remember saying it already, but sure.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't,
more
paying,
like
I wasn't paying attention.
a short-term memory check.
Yes. A history check, if you'd like.
That is a 21.
You remember them mentioning specifically the Dragonheart Crusade.
I say over the phone, they said something about the Dragonheart Crusade. That's who they were with.
Is that so? Well, fortunately, my dear friends, I cannot help you against them as they are a bit out of my jurisdiction at this current moment. And it sounds like you angered someone who's only recently come into power. A group that we've only became known within the last year or so.
So they're weak.
I mean, she did say they came to power, so not as weak as you'd probably think.
I would
Yeah,
not
but, like,
underestimate the
recently.
group.
I mean, we took out the crew that just came to us just fine.
Well,
They were probably
that
just
was-
mooks.
That was probably just an initial wave, or they're below minions that are tasked with doing tasks that they feel are not of great difficulty.
Probably just testing our strength.
That
That's
is a possibility
possibly.
as well.
A high investment.
By chance, Akira, do you have any idea what moves they've been making recently? What do you have any idea what they may plan to accomplish?
As of late, I've not heard of anything, but the previous events that I have heard about seem to be on the hunt for various items that nobody knows the descriptions of, as well as people who are also searching for long lost artifacts and things of that nature. I can see if I can find more, but I can't make any promises.
If you would be so kind, that would be excellent. So I kind of look at the other group, or the rest of the group. But
There's another.
do we have any idea what they were after, by chance?
The tome that we got from the auction.
We don't have anything that they're after. Shh.
What was that about a tome?
Nothing.
Deception check.
I have a -1.
I
10.
rolled a 19.
I rolled a 10.
I know I heard someone say a tome.
Yeah, I kind of just sigh. Go. They're talking about the tome that we got from the auction, when we first met, the one 5 years ago.
Oh, that tome. Well,
The
if
tome,
it makes
the
you
tome
all,
from Alice.
if it makes you all feel any better, I have no reason to hunt down such an item.
Ah, that's a big load off of my chest.
Though
He said
there
the
are
word.
others. Shut the fuck up. there is others that clearly are after this artifact of yours. So I'd recommend traveling under the radar as much as you can to avoid these individuals.
Damn,
Though
and
it
here
seems
I thought
inevitable
he
you
was
will
gonna
be
play
getting
off
into
that
fight.
the phone got hit with an EMP with that long ass pause or
She
something.
went through a tunnel. Couldn't quite hear you for a second. Long distance calls, man. It's just they don't always
Yeah,
work,
yeah.
man. She says though, how did you all, I know that, or at least I believe that Atlas was the one who had the tome the last I'd heard. Something happened to him. Is there a reason why you all have it now?
I glance up at the rest of the group, and I kind of like wave my hand across my neck, like, no, hold, don't say anything. I turn the speakerphone off for a second, and I put the phone behind my back, and I go, that I whisper to the rest of the group, we probably shouldn't tell her that Atlas is missing. I'm going
Yeah.
to say that I'm going to just play it off.
I agree with this.
And I quickly bring the phone back, turn the speakerphone back on, and say, "Oh, darling, there's that. You know how open I am with you, but there are still trade secrets between us. Unfortunately, this is one of them."
Of course, business is business.
Precisely. Well, my darling, you know how we play this game. I ask a thing of you, you can ask me a thing in the future, a task or whatever.
I'll keep that in mind.
Is this your wife?
I mean, sure, sounds like it.
Straight tomato red face, and I go, no.
You hear her make like a scoff noise on the other end.
Thank you.
Far from it. I turn from the group and take a few steps away, and I go, "Well, Akira, it was nice calling you. We need to meet back together and get some more of those scrumptious biscuits from Martha again." No, nothing.
No, I'm thinking of
That
how to
sounds
respond to
funny.
this. I'm thinking of how to respond to this.
Well, I'm assuming she's a rich lady. She probably has cooks. There's probably
Oh,
one named
yeah.
Martha. You can play her off like a fucking
Yeah.
baker.
I wasn't ready for this, so I'm working it. Okay, give me a minute. She says, of course, I look forward to the next time that we cross paths.
Excellent. Enjoy the rest of your night, and thank you again. Please call me if you need it, whenever you need anything.
Oh, I will. I will. And she just hangs up the phone.
She seems very nice.
I'm still like a tomato red when I turn around and I go, this. I don't even know how to respond.
Is that your wife?
It immediately clams up.
Scene cuts to her, just throw her phone across the room. Just God, I hate when he calls me.
I need to get a new number and make sure he doesn't get it.
How does he keep calling me, sir? He gave me you gave him my number instead. Shit. Well, we can't change your number. There's too many people who have it.
Damn it! Why does everyone have the same number around here?
Damn it! Why do we all share the same landline? Anyways, you guys have finished your call. You are outside. You are still standing outside the gates of the estate. The sun is setting by this point.
Damn, we were talking for like hours.
No, it was like nearing the horizon. It's the walk there plus you talking on the phone has probably been like an hour or so. This music goes
Jesus.
perfectly with that whole thing too.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna haunt your dreams, boys.
It already does. No, I kind of hand wave the group. And I go, well, we have places to be, do we not? I don't even know where we're going.
We're going
We
to
do
a
have
mansion.
Like that one?
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, that
Here,
that
one
thing.
second, because my face is down in the book. Let me check something. Okay, I got an 11 on my perception. All right, cool. So my face down is in the book, but I just barely missed walking into the street.
Understandable.
All right. I'm about to roll a dice to see if you get hit by a car.
No, I barely missed walking into the
You
street.
barely missed going in the
I rolled an
street.
11.
Okay. I'm still gonna roll to see if a car goes by. Yeah, a car flew by as you like
Damn.
avoid the road. Yeah, the honk as it goes down to the road.
Now, Xena, I've taught you about this. You're supposed to wave at the car when they pass, angrily.
With a single finger.
Yeah, like you're disapproving of them.
I really need to get an NPC
Why
in this
do we
party to
have
push
to
us
give them
along.
a single finger?
I just continued walking down the street with my head in the book.
Xena, the mansion's here, right here.
Oh, I turned around.
My character just kind
Uh,
of turns her brains off sometimes and just follows people around without really thinking about it.
That's what I do in real
I
life.
do
It's like when-
that too.
It's like when me and my mom are shopping and I just kind of follow her around without thinking, just looking down at the phone.
You just become an RPG companion.
Oh yeah, that's. I think I made that joke to my mom once. I'm not sure if she really understood it.
No, I don't think she does. I don't think she would.
Hey, she knows what a Skyrim is. It's like whenever I play it, she talks about Sven, like the bard from the first town.
Did you say
It's
a
funny.
Skyrim or Skyrim? Because if you said a Skyrim, that's even funnier.
I said a Skyrim.
She knows what a Skyrim is. So, what are you guys wanting to do here? Sun is setting. The manor that you're supposed to borrow from is in front of you.
That's. Hey, look, we found it.
So are we gonna ask
Okay.
him if we can have the mask?
I think that's a great idea. Let's go ask him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I like this guy.
All right, you enter the estate, making your way up the very long driveway up to the nice set of double doors at the front of the estate. I assume you knock.
Is there a doorbell?
There is a doorbell.
Solid
I'll ring the
questions.
doorbell.
Okay. You ring the doorbell. There's a few seconds that pass as you are all standing there, kind of expectantly. You can see with this manor too, from where you're standing, kind of this front foyer looks to kind of stick out from the front of the building, kind of being its own little separate shelter. Off to the left looks like a large 3-door garage. And off to the right, it just looks like the building continues on before turning, or, the ending and the side appearing or whatnot. Upon standing there for roughly a minute, door opens. You all see an elven gentleman standing at the door. Who's open and looks a bit confused and says, can I help you all?
Hello.
Hi.
As my previous question, can I help you all?
Are you the owner of this
Yeah.
house?
Yes. And who are all of you?
Friends.
Guys, do we have any moniker that we go by, guys?
We don't really have a name for our group that I know of. No.
We're just here on a job. It's not really permanent.
We're just jobbers.
Giggers.
Whoa, that's a funny word.
It took me a second to parse what you said there.
That's why I started doing the panic attack sound. Because I knew what he said, because he makes that joke a lot, but...
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Hey, yo, watch your jet, watch your jet! He kind of looks confused and said, and what kind of job are you all on? And why does it include my estate?
Well, we're looking
Are
for
you the
this
owner?
mask.
A mask.
Yeah, it looks like a fox mask.
I don't know of any mask that looks like that. Is it special in any kind of way?
Is it special? I didn't read the book.
It's one of the ancient artifacts.
It's supposed to be some kind of ancient artifact.
I heard a roll.
He looks a little confused by it and just says, no, I don't think I've ever heard of a ancient artifact that represents a fox.
I actually opened my book, because
Yeah.
I pretty much copied the entire contents of the other book into mine. And I just show him the picture that I crudely sketched. Crudely. I don't know how well it looked.
No, I can't say this one rings a bell.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks. Sorry for wasting your time.
And I rolled to see if he's lying.
Insight check. I was waiting. I was waiting for someone to ask for an insight check.
Okay, that's a 7.
Does anyone else want to try to see if they can tell?
Sure.
Yeah, fuck it.
I've been shot.
Oh, dirty 20.
Oh,
No need.
the child wizard can definitely tell that this man is lying.
Who's standing directly next to me?
I got a 14.
Like the
So I'll say, actually anyone else who hasn't rolled yet, roll. So I guess Thomas
Oh,
and
excellent.
Rhea also roll just to see who would notice the tall tale signs of him being a liar. Damn.
Eyes. Deception.
Who's stand? Oh wait, am I muted? No, I'm not.
No,
Who's
you're
standing
not
next to me?
I
Yes, I would be.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
I'm
you were
tall,
talking to the
so
guy.
I'm standing in the back.
I was
Oh,
about to say
cool.
I was in the front.
So wait, who's standing next to me? It's
let's just say you're in the
Lebog.
middle, and there's
I'm just
Lebog
tugging
and
on
me.
Lebog. I'm just tugging on Lebog's clothes. Like, hey, he's full of shit.
Rhea,
good.
you would
Yeah,
also
yeah.
notice, you'd be the only other one who noticed. You can see at the note of the fox mask, you can see a slight twinge in one of his ears, as well as his skin ever so slightly gets a little bit paler.
Oh, I said that loud enough as well so he could hear it.
I beg your pardon.
No.
Sorry, he's like 5.
I'm this many. Wait, I can't do it all. You're lying.
Kids just say the darndest things sometimes, you know.
Oh,
They do,
okay.
don't they? And he's almost like Mad Dog in you, Remus.
Why aren't your pants on fire?
He
Do
doesn't
his
know how to
pants
respond.
magically light on fire?
No.
Joke's on you. Does a 21 hit?
Oh. Yes.
All right, firebolt. He takes 2 points of fire damage. His pants are on fire.
Oh my
Oh
god.
dear God, no.
He
He's just Remus is giggling.
Yeah. He kind of cries out and then just says, "Just the
Remus, that's
audacity of you
assault.
folks."
Remus, that's
Um,
assault.
I'm literally just sitting there surprised Pikachu facing.
Yeah.
I don't have any salt on. Wait, I'm gonna start rummaging. I have salt. Do you need salt?
I demand all of you get off my property before I have to call the police. And he slams the door.
His pants are on fire.
You hear him swearing and shouting on the inside. Whoever speaks Elvish would be able to understand the shouts that he's making.
Oh, cool. What's he saying?
It's not safe for
I was gonna
TOS.
I understand Elvish as well.
It is sorry, no. It's just a lot of it's very unpolished. Let's put it that way. A posh
He
man
said
should
some
never
mean
speak this
things.
way.
Well, you did light him on fire.
But he was lying.
That doesn't mean you get to light someone's pants on fire.
Yeah, it does.
That was Remus. That was a social combat encounter. You don't catch them on fire. That's not how you win.
But why was that what is social combat?
It's a duel of wits, where you use your words and try to make the other person trip up.
Should I use vicious mockery?
Well, I don't know if that counts actually.
If you want to make him cry,
Well, but then that would put out the fire.
Could I also?
water beats fire.
I talked to everybody here when I asked this. Like, I mean, I could charm them in a way, make them a little more friendly.
Well, I mean, if you knew how to do that, why didn't you do that in the first place?
Well, I don't want to force people to do anything they don't want to from the start.
But I think this is what my mom was talking about. She drinks a lot of apple juice.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or no, I think it's grape juice. She says it's grape juice.
So, if we want to learn anything, we're probably going to have to infiltrate this individual's premises stealthily.
I'm gonna start
Oh.
walking away from the front door.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay, bye. Can I draw a giant penis on the door with my quill?
No, don't draw anything.
It's vandalism.
Too late.
Oh,
I tried.
What have I gotten us into? What have I gotten myself into?
Are you guys
lot
dragging
of
Remus away
stuff.
from the door?
Yes.
I'm not. I'm walking away while this is happening. The quill's
Oh,
doing it
okay.
on its own.
Okay, yeah. You guys head away from the manor. The quill eventually catching up to the rest of you. Vulgarity drawn on the front door of the estate.
Oh yeah, a lot.
What do y'all do once you've
So I
exited the
kind
premises?
of walk up to Zeta. Is like, what are we doing with this crowd? Good
Oh,
talk. Good talk.
Xena's too engrossed in her book.
I keep like looking up and looking down at the book, just like still trying to read the journal that I have copied, just so I can figure out what all of it means.
Well, you've yet to answer my question, but what have you gotten on the book so far?
Much?
One might say I want to copy your homework because I'm not just finding out about this journal now, but
Yeah, I have a little bit.
Keep going.
I just opened a bunch of tabs on accident, like 40,
Oh,
like
shit.
all at once, because I opened the picture and my push attack is on enter,
Oh.
and it
Oh,
just
dude.
opened the picture 40 times.
You just hear
So,
Chrome go burr.
Yeah, I've part of the first line, the second half, at least after the first comment that says deep in the depth of the blank, and then I show him like my work.
well, it's more than I've done so far.
I mean, you just got the book, so yeah, that makes sense. But I give him like kind of my code that I have working.
Oh. Okay. No, I'm not saying anything. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
I still have more to go. I mean, there's 11 more lines that I have to do. So
Okay, so this person obviously knows about the fox mask, but is it worth chasing down that lead any further?
Not really.
I mean, we could try.
Especially
And,
after we, you know.
I mean, there's always a way of like force.
I mean, I would like to avoid that as much as possible.
Of course.
It isn't like when I grew up. There's a lot more security systems these days. The response is a lot more rapid.
I would
We
just have to turn
know
those off.
We know Atlas didn't get the mask and he moved on. I suggest we do the same.
But it could help us figure. We don't even know where this, the castle, the glass is.
The
Yeah.
mask could be very helpful.
Yeah. What if it shows us how to get there?
Well, it evidently didn't show your dad how to get there.
Well,
Well,
that's because
Yeah, because he never
he's-
found it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also like not doing so good. Good talk.
Why don't
so-
we try talking to him once more and we remove the child?
Fine, I'll go elsewhere. You do your thing.
Can somebody accompany the child?
I got it. I could do. I can handle myself.
So anyway, the oldest person in the group will go wander around with the kid.
Yeah, please.
What's everyone's passive perception?
That's
My
not a
passive
good
perception is difficult to find on this character sheet.
Look at your
Has
perception.
to-
Look next to it.
Oh,
Is that really how that works? I thought that was the max. Oh, it
I'll
is.
just check
No,
my other one.
the
my
one next
passive's
to it.
10.
Yeah, it's next to your plus. That's what your passive of that stat is.
Oh, learning more about Foundry.
Yeah, Foundry
Yeah,
is
mine's 10.
interesting because it gives you a lot more than D&D and Beyond does, and most character sheets do, and I kind of like that.
Mine's
Even though we
15.
don't use 99% of this stuff to 15.
All right. You don't see Remus. Lebog, you just see a lot of people walking around. There's a few humans. Like some stores are shutting down. Couple dwarfs, halflings, gnomes, that kind of stuff walking around as well. You see one individual. It looks like he's a halfling, kind of just walking off towards the stalls.
So Remus just disappeared.
Or he's disguised. You guys turn your back for 1 minute and Remus disappeared.
But I didn't turn my back.
I'm a 2 foot tall individual. You're like, what are you? You're 5 something? Yeah, I need to look down.
Well,
Also gotta. I've passed without a trace.
I guess Thomas is gonna go for a hunt down Remus.
Have fun,
No,
Thomas.
You guys, you don't need to worry about Remus. Remus is good. You see, actually, Lebog, you see written on the ground, in like glowing purple writing. It says, "Don't worry, Harold and Lupa can help me if needed."
does this come off? If we're fucked if like that guy sees more shit written on his property.
It slowly starts fading.
Okay. Okay.
I say we do what we need to do here quick before the town burns down.
That's a good idea. Somebody get this kid oven mitts.
Wild.
So do we perhaps want to ask more directly about the location of this castle if he's refusing to speak on the mask? We need a better way to bill ourselves than just like people on a job. Oh,
Nah, that ship's
can-
already
that
sailed.
can-
I say we just break it and steal it.
Yeah, I say we just go in, and I'll try and charm him. Try. I mean, I don't know how strong-willed he is mentally, but only one way to find out, right?
I'll make the note. If you guys wait like 2 hours, it will be dark.
I'll break in while he's sleeping. That's
that's
an
a good
option.
idea.
We're not sitting here for 5 hours waiting for you to.
Can we should we I guess leave the property like he's requested and like see is like do we see any like security like cameras, guards?
You see there are a number of butlers and staff on the premises. Most of them have been watching you the whole time in this whole endeavor. Some are like trimming, hedges nearby. Others are, one of them is walking a dog. They're just kind of doing like the grounds tasks, I guess, or the chores for the grounds. You count probably
Then-
6 of them. There's possibly more. Actually,
We'll
there's
definitely
more
want
than
to come
likely.
back after dark. There's a virtual army of them prowling the grounds right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I say, wait till night. We try and sneak in there. Now, obviously, the cameras might find us, or people might see us, but we'll just have to figure that out over there.
Well, if we could get in there, if we could break into the laundromat, we could steal some butler outfits for ourselves.
That too. Or I could. Let me double check and find something. I think I have some. I have the mask of many faces. I can literally be whoever I want.
That's a good thing. But who would you be? Their butler?
I look around. Well, I'll look around and do I see any butlers around me?
Yeah, you've seen a number of them.
All right. Well, I say, so like if there's a bunch, what we do is we wait until nighttime. Once nighttime hits, we'll break in the first butler we see. We take him down quietly. I become him. We do like a
What?
non-lethal takedown.
Why are we murdering butlers? What
That's why.
happened?
No
Let me repeat what I just said. A non-lethal takedown,
We're just putting him to sleep.
non-lethally.
Sleep, yeah.
Well, I'm
You
I'm
thought
not
I
gonna
was
be
the
a
only
part
one
of
causing
this.
mayhem. This is-
I've not had to do any work yet. What's the plan, boys? You guys gonna go and search for Remus so you guys can break in when it's dark?
I mean, if he does do something, it's a distraction pulling them away from where we are. Like, what if we like have him light a shrubbery on fire? Kids love lighting shit on fire, right?
What
Kids
happens
love a
if the
good
child
fire.
dies?
Well, if the child dies,
Also, I don't
then you're
even
out of a
think Remus
job.
can die.
then we are out of a job. I don't know. Would they shoot a child?
That's a
Yeah,
crazy
probably.
line.
Why
think
would
they
you shoot a child, bro? That's so just. That's not very based of you.
I imagine we're just making our way toward. Okay, so you've taken down that butler now, right? They've been buttled. They've buttled their last butt.
What?
Is it nighttime already? What?
No,
No.
what the hell? What are we talking?
or
What are you
they-
talking
They
about?
We're
learned
having
their
the-
last butt.
We're having the planning montage right now.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Say I take down a butler, and then I take his face pretty much and become him. I walk inside because I'm assuming he has keys that we can frisk off of his body. I go in, I get more clothes for everybody else.
Okay, that's a good idea. Some forward recon.
Okay.
I'd volunteer to go in there, but I'm allergic to that, I think.
What bullshit?
No, your mask.
Why would you? Huh?
I don't even like that. That's just okay. Whatever.
I'm so confused.
Aren't we all?
I have a pre-existing condition concerning magic.
Oh. Called acne. No. Okay. So you lot wait a few hours. I assume not looking for Remus, just letting him do his own thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Remus, do you return to them or nah?
I'll send you whispers.
Oh fuck. Okay, so you wait a
I'm
few
doing
hours.
things.
Yeah, you wait
I'm
a few
doing
hours.
things.
It gets dark. You know, around 10 or 11 o'clock, you see most of the lights in the estate kind of go out. You guys are standing just outside the estate, just far enough that you're not really noticeable, but you can see to the estate. What would you all like to do? Let me change the tune here. That's not the one I wanted. Yeah, there you go.
I'd like to fly. Actually, I'd like to
Okay.
stealth and just fly over to like above like where the cameras are because I doubt they're pointed at the sky.
Okay. Yeah, roll me a stealth check.
That's an 18.
Okay, yeah. You fly over the estate, kind of getting a good look around. I assume you're looking for points of entry, security, things like that.
Yes.
So, looking around the estate, the garage is an entry point. The front door is an entry point. You see there are 2 windows on the side of the building. Seeing inside looks like a gallery of sorts. There is the backyard, or the behind the estate. There is a set of double doors that look like it goes into a living room, or into a living space of sorts. And beyond that, there doesn't look like there's any other way in, unless the greenhouse possibly has a way in, but you cannot tell from the outside of the greenhouse.
Would I be able to see the servants' quarters, or is that inside the house?
Roll me. Let's do. I want this to be an intelligence-based check because it'd be based on the architecture.
History could work.
Yeah, roll me
Like if
history.
it's based off of architecture.
Yeah, roll me history just to like determine.
That's stuff.
You're not entirely sure where the quarters would be. I will make a note. You do notice that the right side of the building does look to have like glass cases of stuff in that room that you can see into from the window. The right side there doesn't seem to be, or the left side of the building doesn't seem to have any sort of windows on it. But yeah.
Even though I didn't have a good history check, could I infer, because if the side with all the glass windows and all that stuff and glass cases with stuff in it, I would infer that there would not be a servants' quarter on that side.
That's a pretty good assumption.
It's more of like a storage, higher end stuff. So over where there's no windows, is there like a door with any guards or something nearby?
Nope, the only entry points that you see that are doors is the back door and the front door. This building is probably breaking a few fire codes.
Maybe a little more than that.
Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, there's not enough exits.
Hey,
Sorry, I'm trying to see what I can do.
Tyler, real quick, how do you share a homebrew item? How do you get the link?
I just sent screenshots.
It's a little too big for that. It's under his stat sheet. You're good.
Okay, I can do that. So while the rest of you wait, what are you all plotting?
I mean, I can. I was gonna say I can fly back and give them that information.
Yeah.
Just some surveillance stuff.
Okay. Yeah, you relay your information.
Oh yeah, guys. Pretty much, there's 2 entrances. There's not really much front door, back door. It's not up to code, but you know that's not my house. You know, not my monkeys, not my circus. You know.
What's a monkey?
What?
So you know when Remus was talking about the things that we were fighting.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's crazy. I wouldn't even say that.
Those
Did
were
he say something?
dragons, but
Did he
there's-
say
there's
something
some
bad?
monkeys as
I wasn't
well.
listening.
Did you see any security stuff?
Cameras are minimal on the property.
It was minimal cameras, nothing too crazy. But yeah, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Game plan? Just purge front door?
We should probably go in some kind of side entrance.
I'm not even here.
You'd be back with them
Would-
because the boy who disappeared.
Yeah, you don't find anything.
I mean, I wasn't really looking.
Yeah,
That's
you would
fine.
have regrouped with the others, so you are here.
You don't see any burning buildings, and therefore assume you're good.
Precisely. No, I'm not helping with this break-in. I'm kind of just here in spirit.
Oh my god, same.
Well, as soon as you want to start things, if you can get those outfits, that'd be great.
Who's
guys-
preparing the outfits? Oh wait,
You guys still have the suits from the first heist you ever did as well.
By the way, where are you guys stationed right now, in proportion to, or in relation to the building?
I think they're just
I-
outside.
Far enough to be able to see it, but outside the compound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you can still see it.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, Lebog, you'd see an owl fly out.
Yeah, I just flew out.
Uh-huh.
A different owl. Well, I can only assume Remus is nearby.
Not
Do we
everyone
really
at
even
once.
need outfits?
Yeah.
Are the outfits even gonna help?
Probably not if they know their staff.
I'm just hanging out on the curb, just like playing on my phone, trying to figure out settings and whatnot.
That's a good point. We were seen by a lot of the staff, but if they have a if they have a different night shift, we might be able to get in and not be recognized, for better or for worse.
I still feel like they'd probably know who works there anyways.
Because it seemed from the time swaps. Look, I just say two of us would just rush in.
Could you repeat that?
I say just two or three of us just rush in. Just, okay, whatever. Have the place to sleep in. We'll just sneak in and out.
I have some skill as an infiltrator.
There was a glass room with glass or a bunch of windows where there was glass cases on the inside with stuff in it. Maybe what we're looking for is in there.
Perhaps this person is just a simple collector.
Exactly. That's why it might be in there.
Good point. If we could, how many entrances did you make again?
Two. Front door, back door.
If we could perhaps have our young friend cause a distraction at the front door, we could enter through the back door. I have lock breaking skills.
Oh, we don't even know where the young friend is. So
I have a feeling he'll
He's
turn up.
nearby somewhere. I saw his owl flying out of the house, so he's up to something.
okay. Yeah, I say we do that. I say we could just all sneak in to the back door, break in quietly, just take a peek.
Yeah, I think that's probably our best bet.
We're all going in?
No, just me and Santa Claus.
Okay.
Yes, all of us.
Who's Santa Claus?
I'm not the stealthiest. So unless someone's got some magic that can make us stealthier, it probably is not going to go well.
Maybe you could cause a distraction at the front. Belligerent, but not too belligerent.
I mean, I could, but I don't want to. I'm not too popular, but I got stuff out there. If something got me, if there's a bad image of me, it'll spread. Can't really have that for my Yuan tube.
So what's your
Oh,
preference?
yeah, are you still streaming?
He's not talking to me, guys. He's talking. He's talking to Lebog.
Yeah, I'm talking to Lebog.
I probably wouldn't since we're planning a heist.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? I stole
Sound.
from this $18 million house.
Stealing an ancient artifact from this random mansion.
From this nerd.
Let's
What
go
not
see
to
how it
steal at 3
goes.
a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, I can zoom out on here. Okay.
Gives the address and everything, including the dude who owns the place.
What's
Just
up, cops?
doxes the
I'm
dude.
stealing
and,
from this mansion right here.
and you got 5 minutes to
Actually,
show up and
I was about
stop.
to say we could fully dox him.
No.
Yeah, but why would we do that?
Yeah.
He's holding on to a mask that we won, and we lit his pants on fire.
So we sabotaged his entire life.
Hey, chat. Lebog here.
BRB, 1 second.
Also,
For my biggest
brother in
prank
Christ,
yet.
I have sent you the picture.
Oh no. Oh.
Make your life easier.
Ah.
I feel like
babe.
I feel like Lebog is the type of person that would be like, "Hey, Chad, here's another video of me staring into the camera without saying anything, with another random thing on my head."
All right, do your thing.
Again,
Fantastic.
any magic make me stealthier.
So you were going to take down a butler, get an outfit, use your mask to infiltrate, correct?
I'm pretty sure Cody walked away.
Okay.
Code. Yeah, he gone.
And now a word from our sponsors.
I was about to just do a whole like Raid Shadow of Legends spew, but then I was like, no, I don't like that game.
Hey
anyways.
guys, your kid's not paying attention very well. Try Cobalt Melon, a show just specially made for little gremlins wanting to get into D&D. They're sick and tired of counting their moss and organizing it by smell and taste. Just put Cobalt Melon on and they'll shut right up.
You know what,
Cobalt Melon does not
that's-
include any violence of any sort. We're not responsible for any children turning into dragons. Please do not sue us.
Okay, now I need to, for the con channel, we need to make videos of that now. We need to make tutorial videos like that. And call them Cobalt Melon.
I
Anyone
have
steals
so
this
many-
idea, I
I'm just
will be
sitting here
suing.
waiting, and I'm just brewing ideas right now.
If somebody
I had a
steals this
Red Bull
Cobalt
at,
Melon
like-
idea, I will be suing.
I will fight. I will show up at your doorstep. You don't know who I have access
We will
to.
find you, and we will send a Chinese spy balloon to your house.
Oh, that's cute. I was just gonna like show up to their house.
Well,
Anyways,
that's the
Cobalt Melon.
surprise.
Cobalt Melon promotes growth and development within children.
Like what? An alien parasite?
Whoa, excuse me. Kobolds do not believe in, what is it? Mind flare viruses. Thank you very much. They are a strong adversary of all brain worms.
I mean, there wouldn't be much to eat.
That is also very true. That's right. You hear that, people? If your kid watches Cobalt Melon, you won't have to worry about brain worms because there's not much for them to eat.
Purple power.
All right, guys, just let's get this plan going.
All right. Well, Lebog, in front of you is a tic-tac-toe board on the ground. What is your next move? There's an X in the upper left corner.
Upper left. Top right.
All right, top right. You put circle. All right. X goes bottom left or bottom right.
It appears I've lost.
What? Huh? It was 2 moves.
Yeah,
How are you
the
gonna
third
lose to a
move-
7-year-old?
I mean, you put top
Oh, the
left,
child's
bottom
here?
left.
Cool.
His
Nah, the
next
child's
one's
not
gonna
here.
go bottom
There's-
right.
There's just a quill, and it's playing
I
tic
can't
tac
block
toe
from
with
2
Lebog.
spots.
Um,
That's
I've heard
instead.
someone secede so fucking quickly in tic-tac-toe.
all right, you're gonna see the quill scribble out the tic tac toe board. Put
mean,
another one,
Whoever
and
goes
it's blank
second in
this time.
tic-tac-toe
The
always
quill kind of like
loses.
floats up to you. Make your move.
What do you put it?
You didn't put any. You have the first move.
This is what happens when we don't make progress.
right.
Tic-tac-toe starts happening.
Yeah, tic tac toe with the child who ran away.
Oh, now it's on Foundry. It's being drawn on Foundry.
Oh,
for the chat to
we're doing
see.
it on Foundry. Fuck yeah.
Oh, we can draw.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys were drawing Among Us earlier.
Yeah, you're welcome, guys.
I just imagine that in universe we're just waiting for like night. Right
Yes,
now.
this is what you were doing while you were waiting for night to start.
What is nighttime? Are we rushing that, or what's the plan?
Talk
I
about
thought
your
we were gonna
plan while
cause
this
a
is
distraction
happening.
at the front. Okay, nail it down. Distraction at the front, infiltration through the back.
He
That's what she said.
won. It's over.
The person that always goes second in tic-tac-toe loses.
Yep, yep.
Hey,
Unless the
not if
first
the
one's
first
an
player
idiot.
doesn't have a brain.
Alright, how do we delete this? There we go. Alright, cool. The man with the plan is back. The quill floats away. It kind of just goes off into an alley, and then you don't really see where it goes to.
What? Okay, so what
The
is your
quill
guys'
disappeared.
plan on getting in? The quill just vanished into the dark.
Okay. I thought we were gonna cause a distraction at the front and then go in through the back entrance.
Okay, Lebog. I know you.
What-
I know you're not super stealthy. You cause a distraction up front. Me,
It's like
Rhea,
midnight, by
Thomas.
the way.
go through the back. That's
By the
fine.
time you guys have finished discussing this, it is like midnight.
Yeah, it's basically midnight. Most people are. Yeah.
Lebog, we need you to distract Thanos.
The shops out
the
front that you
fuck
guys
is
had seen
Thanos?
earlier are currently closed down. There's one bar that's still active. 2 of the other bars have stopped. There's like 1 or 2 people on the road. One of the homeless guys you guys had passed along the way in here, he's just chilling. Or he's kind of mumbling to himself. Other than that, the town
I don't know
seems
what you're describing, bro.
docile. I'm
Lebog, what,
describing the area.
They're in the rich
What if you,
neighborhood. They're away from all the bars and shit.
Lebog, you're really
Rich
short.
people
So
have bars?
there's a chance the guy didn't see you when we went up there the first time. Maybe you could show up unannounced and request an interview on
I
live
didn't see
stream.
it. I was the one talking to him.
He might have thought it was one of us. You're very short.
That's why I get parties NPCs, bro.
Do I need to come back?
You might.
All right, that's it. And I just start flying to the back of the house.
Oh,
Okay.
We're going. We're going.
All right.
All right, so you're all going to the back of the house? Yay or nay?
I am.
You are. Okay.
I
Where's
am.
everyone? Okay. So, Shaw.
Would I have to re-roll my my stealth?
No, I won't make you reroll it for this. Everyone else roll
Okay.
stealth.
Roll stealth on Foundry.
Already put Xena
Stealth.
down.
With normal.
This
19.
is interesting to play, Tyler.
This is interesting to play.
Yeah, it like perspective.
You now see what I go through.
Yeah, I see what you go through.
Alright, I'm pulling up the
Planning
map now.
is
so
always
you all...
3/4.
So
You all approach the back
Nuts.
door of the building.
What do you do?
Okay. So inspecting the okay, so we're at the back of the compound. Do we see anyone milling about back here? Did you say that the back had no windows, or was that a different?
There's
side
a
of the
window
building?
you can see. You guys now have visibility of the map. There is a window you
Okay.
can see inside. To what the fuck just happened?
I don't know what happened. Can someone delete that?
It looks like Spider-Man showed up.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something.
Something splooged. What the fuck?
That's exactly what I was gonna
Hey
say.
yo, hey yo.
Anyways, you guys arrived to the back of the building.
Okay.
Right.
I'd like to use my stealth to I'd like to approach the door like from the dark. So like
Okay.
kind of this way.
Yeah.
As I'm showing in the thing. Would that be okay?
Yep.
Okay, so looking at the door, does it look like it's connected to any electronic security systems?
Investigation.
Okay. I might need somebody else to come up here and try because I'm not a good investigator. Yeah, only a 2.
What am I
I'm a
doing
yo-
here?
I'm a yokel from the old times. I don't know what this is.
Did you not want to join them?
No, I flat out said I don't want to do this.
Oh.
I could just delete you from the map. I'll just delete
Let
you from
me
the map.
out.
I just. Now it's dark.
Okay. I guess I'll like kind of motion for like our last party member who isn't up here to kind of approach.
Oh, I'm looking around.
Sent that message.
Yeah, I see what you said.
I
So,
was gonna say, what's this statue right
Xena,
here?
do you want to roll investigation? That statue, there is a statue of, it's of the dude who owns the place. Damn, you
cringe.
both rolled like shit for investigation.
I'm on top of the trees.
Does the bog know how to investigate? Are you like an investigative journalist or something?
No.
It's basically what you do.
There
though,
doesn't look to be any
stream.
traps.
Okay, let's stay in the darkness. I'm going to, I guess, try opening the door.
It's locked.
Wait.
Okay, that's what I expected. I just wanted to double check.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Good idea.
You cast Detect Magic. There is a faint trace on the door. However, the window to the right of the door, there is no trace. Oh my god, that is so pink.
Okay. So
Yes,
I
it
doubt
is.
that window's locked from the outside.
Or if it's
would
a
I be?
solid glass pane window.
Well, that's
It
a
does
good
look like a
point.
window you can open and close.
Okay.
Can I use my thieves tools like kind of like I don't know like like those like jimmies that they use for like car doors that kind of like go around
Yes.
and open the window or whatever?
Yes.
Can I like use one of those to
Sleight of hand.
attempt to
Actually,
open the window?
do a thieves tools check because thieves tools set would have that. So yeah.
Okay.
Also, a
Um,
question: would we have rested between last session?
Let's see.
Yes. Yes, you would have.
I never did.
So I'm
that.
guessing a normal roll, right?
Yeah. Click the use thieves tool thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So a
14.
14.
You managed to jimmy the lock. The door, the window slides open, just enough that you'll be able to squeeze through. Jesus Christ, Jared! Stop adding
Sorry.
layers. Let me just get rid of it.
My circle.
Okay.
It's fine.
I'll wave over at the others. Now that the thing's open.
This is the window, correct? Yes.
What were we just doing?
We just unlocked the back window because it's not protected by magic.
Okay, so I'm
Which
going
window was
to.
that?
The only window.
Yeah. You should be able to move through this space now. This large window. I can't fucking ping. You should be able to move through this spot.
There's a
That
wall.
is the window. Oh, it's a hedge. Oh, there's a hedge. Stop moving, you bastard. Let me grab you and put you over the wall.
It's
There.
like in Pokemon how you can't pass through a bush unless you have
Yes.
cut.
Yes. All right, you guys should
Listen,
be
I
able
may
to go
be 3
through the
feet
window
tall, but
now.
I could climb over that.
Yes.
Okay.
Give me control, you
There we go.
motherfucker.
Do you not have control over your
Alright.
character?
No.
Okay.
But you have ownership.
How is this room lit up? Is it like gas lamps, like something
Ah.
classic like that, or is it like electricity?
It's electricity. This is a modern
Okay.
era.
Do we see any light switches?
Sure hope you're not planning on turning them on.
There
Let's
is a
turn 'em
light
off.
switch by the back door, and there is a light switch at the bottom of the room towards the front area.
I'd like to use the light switch at the back door to shut off the lights.
Okay. Light turned off.
Okay.
God damn it!
So-
I can't even go in anywhere.
No,
So
you
what kind
can.
of
You're
room
supposed to.
is
You're
this?
supposed to have gone this way. This is the living room. It looks like. There are 2 tables. there- Stop moving so much.
Squirming.
Yeah,
Stay right
yeah.
there. There are 2 tables, one of which looks to have a few like books on it. The other one looks to have like a thing of dice and like a half drank cup of like whiskey.
What's on the mantle place over here?
Little trinkets, nothing of any value. You can tell there's a family crest of individual of the Collinghams. But other than that, there's nothing of value or nothing that you're looking for specifically.
Do we want to make for the interior? Nope. Keep on getting
Imagine
like
seeing anything in here.
It's back. Where the book? Why is
Can
it
I
over
see
there?
what's in here?
Am I detecting anything in here?
No, there's not. You're not detecting anything in here anymore.
What are you casting?
It's
That
detect
chest is a
magic.
chest of blankets.
Detect what?
Detect magic.
Okay.
So
This is-
I have an idea.
You
What
have an
color
idea?
are the blankets?
They vary. There's quite a few of them.
Is there a white one in there?
Yes. Are you going to
Okay,
be a
cool.
spooky
I gr-
ghost?
I grab one, I threw it at the bog, and tell him he's a ghost now.
Okay.
When did I die?
Just if anybody sees you, you could try and play it off. Feel like you're the big performance guy, aren't you?
Should we poke little holes in it?
I got performance.
Wait, would his ears make it pointy? I think I should wear it.
Oh.
Yeah, owls, they can twist their heads around weird, right?
Yeah.
Can you guys do that? That'd be
Yeah.
spooky. Oh, and you can fly like a ghost.
Stop it,
Ah,
Remus.
that's true.
I'm not doing shit. I'm just looking around. Calm down.
The
I-
stream was focused on you.
Oh God. They could see me?
Where was the other light
The
switch?
stream could, not them.
Oh, okay.
At the
I'll
other
stop.
side
The
of
other
the
light
room.
switch, it's at the bottom of the room.
Yeah, hold up. Let me just get here. All right. La la la. I didn't know they could see me.
I took
thought
you
I
off
was-
the stream. No, you're invisible
Sick.
to the rest of the party. It's just the stream is.
Sick.
Okay.
We're looking at.
Dumbasses.
Oh god, oh god, there's so many lights. Huh.
Oh god.
Yeah.
That wasn't
Go.
me.
And then you clicked it off, right?
Yeah.
Whole room lit up for a second and then went dark.
Okay. This door closed up here?
That's not a door, that's like an archway.
Oh, it's an archway, no door.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm just gonna walk into what looks to be the front foyer. I'd like to see what's inside of this, if it's a glass case.
That's a bench.
Mm,
This one butler just sitting in the dark.
Hello, weary traveler. I've been awaiting your arrival.
So
So fucking funny.
He just
I
like
detect
turns his
anything.
head, eyes hollow. You do not detect anything.
there's a display room, right? Which way was that?
I was about to say, which side of the house would that be?
The right side of the house.
Who's right?
So we go left.
Opposite that way is where you saw it. Oh, you're going
okay.
left because the display is to the right. Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, if it's valuable and he heard people were looking for it, I doubt he would keep it in a spot with all of his valuables.
Smart.
Sure.
I'm still gonna go search the room.
Yeah, I'm not.
So you guys are separating. There's a
we're
lot
not supposed to split
happening.
the Party. I'm
Oh.
gonna follow the. I'm gonna follow Ziva. Xena. I'm sorry.
You do get a
And
blip
I-
of detect magic at one point. So you assume it's Remus.
Yeah, you just you feel magic scurry by you. You don't know where.
And you hear
Okay.
kind of
You
like
also
a
feel like you also get like a very
cold chill. down
your
spine.
hairs stand up on like the back of your neck for a second. You feel like someone just put like a cold rag on you. That's it.
Damn it, this is a
Damn,
ritual.
magic
I
missile.
should have done this earlier.
Did you say magic
didn't.
missile?
What the fuck are you magic missiling?
Oh, because
Guys.
last session he yelled magic missile and then cast that ray of frost that hit me.
No,
So
no,
I've just been
no.
calling it magic missile this whole time.
Oh yeah, dude. Holy shit, Thomas wasn't there for Remus's spell casting. You're in for a treat.
Yeah. So the party's splitting.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
if
checking
Xena
the
doesn't
room.
think that the mask could be stored with the other valuables, I'll follow
Here's
her.
what I'm gonna do first. We're gonna go with the two that are going to the left. So you two stay still. You on the left. What are you doing? Where are you going?
I'm not
Um,
near
is-
him.
Is this door locked?
It
no.
opens.
Okay, so I'll silently kind of like try to open this heavy ass metal door.
You open
It's
it?
dark.
Yes.
Kind of creep in.
Going inside.
Tiptoes.
It looks like it's a laundry room of sorts, or like a dirt room.
Is there laundry room? Is there any clothing?
No, currently there is not.
Okay.
Okay.
So seeing that, I'll kind of move, and I'll close this. Do we both have dark vision?
Yes,
I should.
you do.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way to the other door, stand to the side, and open it.
It looks
It's
to be the
another door.
garage. This guy has 8 cars in there.
Well, I guess there's
Well,
a possible escape route.
Look to be, luxury models of sorts. Very expensive looking cars.
So having seen the garage, I'm gonna make my way back to the hall. and
Same.
Move out of the way.
I'm gonna head
Yeah, close the door so it doesn't look disturbed.
head on north. Oh, this is a big building. Oh, this
I
is
hope so.
It is a mansion.
So I'm gonna assume, safe to assume, bedrooms.
The long impending hallway.
During. So I completely forgot this was a ritual cast, which means that we might be a little screwed for this. But I wouldn't have find familiar, correct?
You can spend a spell slot on it. You don't have to ritual cast it.
Okay. So
Really?
judge.
Is that what that says?
It
I thought-
takes an hour to cast though.
That's what I was saying. I need to still do the ritual.
Yeah, it's an hour-long casting time to like make your familiar.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even have the familiar for this anyway,
No, yeah.
unless I want to sit in this hallway for an hour.
Yeah.
So looking down the hallway, this kind of looks. This has the looks of a barrack. I mean, like quarters to me.
That's what I thought.
So I think we should continue down the hallway, away from there, and kind of see what's at the end of the hallway, kind of like at the wall of the garage or whatever.
I'm gonna be using a message with Rhea just for speaking in the head
Makes sense.
this whole time, just so we're not yelling down the hallway.
Okay. So we make our way into the. Looks like this is the kitchen.
This looks to be a workshop of sorts.
A workshop. Okay. That's like a kitchen.
There's a
Um,
hand on the table.
Oh, When
The
you guys
hand of
were
Vecna.
down in the other hallway, you smelt burnt burnt cotton as well.
Huh.
Is that a is that what is that on the table we're up against?
This looks to be a alchemy table of sorts.
Alchemy. Xena, can you make heads or tails of this?
Would that be an Arcana check?
Arcana, yeah.
16.
It's pretty basic stuff. It's, just to make simple, just alchemy remedies. Simple things like, small healing potions, sorts of like things that are the equivalent of like lesser restoration. Things that would help around the estate, essentially, with people getting sick or helping their plants or stuff grow or things of that nature, or repairs, things like that.
Okay. I relay that information based off of what I know, word for word, verbatim.
Okay.
There's a lot of
and say-
tinkering gear in here as well, like
Is
little
this-
gears and gadgets and stuff like that. Stuff that's not worth anything that you could easily get at like a store, but like they clearly have tried to like repair tools and stuff in here.
Say,
Is
is
this
this a
like-
chest?
That is also a table.
Oh.
Another
Is this a
little chest.
hand on the middle table, or what is that?
It's just a thing. I don't know. It looks like a hand.
It is a hand.
It's a model hand. We'll say that. It's not a real hand. That chest
Okay.
also is just filled with just like random like. You know how everyone has like a jar of nails.
I
This
don't
is
have
what
a
that
jar of
chest
nails.
is. You don't have a jar of nails? You need to get your jar of nails. Never know when you're
Well,
gonna
for my
get
nails
it.
attached to
typically
my
when
fingers.
typically when I clip them, I do it outside.
Not those nails. Y'all make me sound like a creep now. Fuck.
Okay, so this doesn't look to be anything sinister. This
No, this
chamber.
is like a workshop to like help around the estate and shit.
Okay. So
Yeah, this
Start
guy's not
breaking
doing
out people's
anything
rooms.
malicious.
I'm thinking it's either in his personal chambers or in that room.
You hear snoring
Ah.
inside these rooms as you sneak down this hallway.
Okay. So our thoughts looks like the correct one. I think this might all just be servants' quarters.
God, it keeps going. I say, why are there benches in front of these doors?
That's just the model door that I picked. Makes it look like there's a bench. It's
I'd like
weird.
to can I peek through the lock on this door to the south?
It doesn't have a lock.
Can I gently swing it open and look inside?
Yes. You've discovered the bathroom. Congratulations.
Okay.
Shut the door,
How-
and I go
How
up
did
to
you
this
how did you
door
close
right
that stall from all the way over there?
Magic.
This door right here. This is the lucky door. This is the one.
You want to peek through
You
that
sure?
door, or peek
I
through
want
the,
to put
the
my
lock?
I want to put my ear up against it to see if I hear anybody in there.
You hear someone quietly humming to themselves, and there appears to be a small candlelight coming under the door.
So do not go in there.
I think that's the one you go in.
You sure?
No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Okay. So I think we
Uh,
should probably try meeting up with Labog.
I was going to say we can just check all these doors.
Most of them you hear snoring behind, or like deep breathing of someone sleeping.
Okay. This one that I'm in, is there somebody sleeping in here that I could tell?
The one to the top, upwards?
Yeah.
Yes.
Down below is the bathroom. So.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I'd like to creep in.
You would like to creep into the room. Stealth check.
Okay. Stealth check. 14.
A 14. Okay. You open the door.
Yeah.
You peek in. You can see an individual asleep in the bed. Kind of back to the door, kind of facing the wall.
Do I see the full person?
Most of them is under a blanket, and their face is obscured by the back of their head.
Fucking course it is.
I said he's facing the wall. You could like angle yourself to try to see his face.
Would I be able to see his face now?
You can see his face, yeah.
Okay, cool. With that information, as I walk out of the door and like step into the hallway, I become him
Okay.
using the mask. And quietly shut the door.
Okay. Give me a moment.
I can cast Disguise Self at will without expending a spell slot. So I'm just go ahead.
Yes, I'm doing something. For the sake of
No,
the
I know.
stream.
I'm just casting it.
You're just casting it, huh? No, I'm just kidding.
Just so
Oh,
you
it
can
has to be a JSON file? That's stupid.
Jason.
Why does it have to be?
Who's
a
Jay? And why does it have
JSON?
a son?
Oh, I guess I'm not using this feature. That's unfortunate. Well, okay. So yeah, you disguise yourself. We'll do this. Where is the button I am looking for? We'll use the transformed. You're disguised as the individual. All right, move on. Do your thing. Where are you going? You said you're
Now
meeting
I'm
back up with
him.
Lebog? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, once you guys get down to the intersection, stop moving. Like,
And we'll
move to here.
switch to Lebog or whatever.
Yeah, move to here. Yeah, there you go. So,
Showtime.
it's fucking showtime. All right, Lebog. What shall you do, my boy?
First, how long has it been since we got in here? Because detect minute magic lasts 10 minutes.
It's like 4 minutes by this point.
Okay. Do I detect anything?
No, not where you're standing.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yes, you do.
does.
Actually, sorry, you do. You detect what you assume to have been Remus as you felt something scuttle past you
Yeah.
at a fairly
I love
high
that
speed.
now. You felt like a brisk, like something brushed against your leg.
Yeah, not the first time. Did they say which door led to the display room?
They just said the right side of the building.
I'll try these doors. Is
Okay.
there anything with these doors?
It's a set of double
Okay.
doors.
Can I tell if there's any sort of security system on them?
Looking at them, they don't even have locks. They're like the barn doors that like slide apart to like separate a room type thing.
Uh-huh.
It's essentially those. These really nice sliding doors.
Now I'm gonna take a peek inside.
Okay, you peek inside. It's a dining room.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, fuck that.
Anything with this door?
Nope, it looks to be just a normal door. Actually, there is a lock on it. But would you like to try the door?
Yeah, is it unlocked?
It's unlocked.
Yay.
This room is filled with paintings and various items that are just kind of strode across these tables at the center of the room. This little gremlin is running off. Yeah, but you see paintings on the walls, things of that nature.
Are there any security cameras or anything I can see?
Oh, Jesus Christ, what the hell?
What?
I saw Atlas.
I was trying to do something. Whoa. In the room that you do not see any security cameras. This place, for the most part, does not seem to have like a whole lot of security.
Okay. I'm not going.
So this guy deserves to get robbed.
Essentially,
Possibly.
he's kind of a
What's on
jackass, you
this-
know.
What's on these tables?
Looking at the table, is a lot of common items like magic. You detect magic by this point. Some of them are like common magical items that are just kind of like on this table. Nothing of like super great value.
Name
like,
them all.
Fuck. You play D&D. Name every magical item. Like there's a clockwork amulet. There's
There's wondrous paints.
No, there is not.
There's
That
wondrous
is-
paints.
No,
don't know
there
what
is
those
not
words
wondrous
mean.
paints. I am not giving the party wondrous paints.
I never said they're gonna get it.
If it's here, they are going to steal it. That's how I feel right now.
There's no
There's-
paints. There's just
There's a clockwork amulet. There looks to be like a clockwork weasel on one of these tables. There's a odd black helm.
A clockwork
Um,
orange.
Yeah, clockwork
cat.
orange, you know.
is
There's a weird looking horn that looks to have magic enchanted on it.
Yeah. There's a dick on the floor.
Is there
No.
anything from that list that I sent you before?
Oh shit! Let me look at that list. 'Cause I do have that list actually. There is a jar of beads of nourishment that you would be able to recognize, as well as the horn. You would be able to recognize the horn of the silent alarm. Those two items are sitting on the table.
I'm gonna take those.
Yeah. For the beads of nourishment, put 40 because it's like a mason jar of like just these clear beads.
You said 40?
40.
How do I add that?
I
I don't know how to
Oh,
add that to Boundary.
just remembered that you're not using D&D and Beyond for your stuff, so let me help you. Why is it spicy? Huh? Oh, did I? There we go. That's what it's not appearing. What do you mean? It's not appearing. I'll figure this out in a minute. Yeah, so those are the items you end up finding.
You said it was 40?
Yeah, 40 beads of nourishment.
I just did a temporary thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through the sources and shit that so on your character sheet, you know the 3 dots next to the close button if you're on it. Do you see the importer or the equipment? Actually, I'll just do the importer.
Equipment
The
shop?
importer will give me what I want. The equipment shop is one that you could go to, but check the importer real fast. Oh, there we go. It was just being a dick to me. Beads of nourishment. Horn of... There we go. That should have added them to your inventory now. Yep,
Okay.
there you go. Cool! The importer worked perfectly. As expected. Alright, yes. So you pick up those items. Continue moving on.
Why do I look weird?
Perception check.
Oh shit! I actually gotta roll a stealth. Oh fuck!
19.
Nah, I'm good.
19. Where the hell did you go?
I was standing next
Oh, you're right next to him. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
19. Okay. You hear a small like bell chime within the room. Your eyes kind of go over into the corner, and you see an individual hunched over, black cloak on, kind of over one of these cases, and is currently like slowly opening up the case and is like pulling out items and putting them into what looks to be a bag of holding.
Boss man, I got an 18.
Uh,
Can I describe it?
describe what? Who?
There's a miniature Lebog standing next to this individual, just watching him.
Oh yeah,
So
sure.
this
You
guy
could...
doesn't look anything like a butler or anything, right?
This dude is in a black cloak. You can see on his hip has a very large looking like square box that he is gently putting in a silver bell into at the moment. As he's like also with his other hand pulling out items of this case and putting it into a bag of holding. You don't see their face. You just they got their back to you. And there is a miniature Lebog standing next to him.
Yeah, there's a miniature Lebog back to you, looking at said person.
What the fuck? I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm gonna start looking at these other cases.
Okay. Why is he doing the thing? Why is it doing the thing that it's doing? As you know, you look around at the cases, you can see, as he kind of like moves on to the next case. He hasn't really noticed you. It doesn't seem like he's paid you much attention. Actually,
is he going to this case right here? God, I can't ping it.
he's going to this one.
Yeah, okay. As he goes to that next case, the lock just unlocks.
He pauses. A hush kind of falls over the room as he stops moving. And then there's the very Lebog, you see him kind of like reach down for something. And like slowly pulls out a small dagger and kind of begins to look around the room.
Fuck, how tall is he?
I believe he is not on the fucking Foundry file. Let me go to his character sheet. He's like 5'10".
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right, continue.
Yeah,
Just
he kind of looks around.
You see me.
He does make eye contact with you, Lebog, and he kind of freezes up. You can see this individual is
I'll give a small little wave.
Yeah. The individual kind of tilts his head a little bit, kind of his canine-like ears kind of shifting out of his cloak a little bit, and he kind of takes a few steps forward, kind of gets to the edge of the light.
I just put my hand up towards him like I don't care that he's here, and I'm just start looking at the cases.
The case he was at, I'm opening it up while he's walking towards Lebog.
He says, "And who are you?"
I'm just another person here, I'm assuming like you, to rob this guy.
Yes. I didn't think I'd be seeing anyone else in this house.
Neither did I. That's kind of how robbing people works.
Ria and Zin, you would be making your way back to that area by now.
Okay.
The individual's going, "Is there anyone else with you?"
Yeah, I got 2 other people that went to look at other parts of the house.
They haven't woken anyone up, have they?
Should we make
Well,
another stealth check?
I'm not with them, so I wouldn't
Yeah, make a
know.
stealth check. You too.
Hey, mister, do you want these? And he's just holding up the items that were in the case.
You see him both
17?
arms. You see both arms lock on his like side, and he kind of like stands up straight. His tail kind of like shooting out straight as well as he like whole body stiffens up as he jumps a little bit, and then turns and looks in your direction. Are you still looking like Lebog, or are you looking like yourself?
Yeah, I'm miniature Lebog.
He turns towards you
Okay.
and as he looks down at you, just like, I was going to look at that. Who are you people?
I think it's safe to say we're just robbers.
And then I come out and I try to put on my best man impression. Well, who are you?
Performance check. Or deception, your choice.
We'll go deception on that one. 19.
Right, I'm gonna check what his passive insight is. Okay. You see him kind of look a little nervous, and he kind of puts his hands up a little bit. The name is Cypher. I just wanted to take a few things.
Yeah, that's fine.
You haven't happened to taken a fox mask, have you?
You know, expression changes on his face again. He kind of pulls off the hood. By this point, you can see his face. Black furred lupin individual. You can see in his eyes a like bright yellow color. And as he kind of pulls off the hood too, there's a ever so slight like illusion of a cog almost floating direct, like about an inch off his back, that seems to fade in and out of existence just enough to be noticed if you look hard enough.
This isn't the same guy from the vault, right?
No.
No, this is a different guy. And he says, I haven't seen any fox mask. I've just been taking other items that I feel are valuable, but why are you all here, and why do you want some mask?
We have our own reasons.
I forgot to uninvisible you. There we go.
I'm just gonna
are you
stalk my
good?
way into the room.
I'm going to slowly be putting the item into his bag of holding.
Okay. He sees you doing it. He's not stopping you. As he kind of, observes each of you and just kind of says, you don't seem like a typical group of thieves. Especially you, and he's going to point specifically at you, Lebog. He's like, you don't seem
Which
much like
Lebog?
the thief. The actual Lebog. he points to
Yeah.
him and just says, you don't exactly seem like the breaking and entering type. Or maybe just the stealing type, I don't know.
Not really, but a job's a job.
He shrugs. There is a point there.
Does my detect magic sense anything?
One, the bells that he was using clearly are magical. The bag of holding is clearly ticking, that you saw that he has. This room, a lot of the cases are also pinging. The cases themselves also seem to be emitting some sort of arcane energy. Possibly
You still
alarmed.
get a cold chill.
Yeah, they seem to be. They are possibly alarmed. You're not entirely sure.
Do I sense any hidden passages or anything?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna continue looking at the cases.
Okay. He just kind of like watches you guys like move around the room a little bit. Is there anyone else that wants to say anything to him?
Hey, mister, do you still need help?
He kind of
I'm
crouches
just gonna
down.
keep on closing behind the cases, staying in stealth.
Yeah. Roll me a deception for your disguise. He's gonna roll.
I got
something for
23. I
him.
just noticed.
19.
He kind of like tilts his head at you as he like crouches down in front of you and just goes, "I feel like I know you from somewhere." don't remember.
Well,
where.
right there. I'm pointing at Labog.
No. Like, your voice seems familiar to me, and your behavior. I met you before in the last few years.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm clearly that man right there. Just bite-sized.
Right. Then he just turns. And you watch him go over to this case, pulls out one of the bells again, and you watch him as he pulls it out and he rings it in front of the case. Labog, you feel whatever magic was on this case dispels. With your detect magic, you feel it as it like seems to dispel by this bell before he pulls out a second one and rings it, and the case clicks unlocked. He
I'm gonna
puts away
help
the
him
bells.
load up.
Yeah, and he opens up the case and starts loading up more items.
I'm
Man, I
just
gotta get me
helping him
some of
put
those
it into his
bells.
bag. You're like, here you go.
He's just like he's accepting it, but at the same time he's just like, what the hell is going? Like you hear him mutter under his breath, just like, what the hell kind of night has this become?
You look like my friend Lupa.
Lupa?
Yeah. You big doggy.
He looks even more confused than before. Kind of. It kind of like goes like he stares at you for a moment and then kind of just like looks off into the dark for a second. Just like doesn't say anything for a second. Just what a
Oh, he
strange
looks
night.
off for a second.
Yeah. Oh God, he's gone. He's disappeared. I need to just unping you from the fucking
Yeah,
screen
you
queue.
really do.
So he just he darts. He looks back and just you're gone. He's just like, I feel like I'm going crazy.
God motherfucking damn.
Yeah, God motherfucking damn.
Is there anything else of note in these cases?
Look inside your list of things and possibly tell you if there are some that I wish for you to have and wish you should never have.
Apparently, paint is one of them. You're not allowed to be artsy and
Hey,
crafty.
no. That paint is not any ordinary paint. And you fucking know it.
What? Me? Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a ring that you would recognize of water walking and a ring of warmth as well. They're
Which
both
case
in
are
the
they in?
case that you're standing next to at the moment.
Oh, has he unlocked it yet?
He is not.
Hey, when you're done with that one, could you come unlock this one?
He ears kind of perk up for a second, turns and just sure. He comes moving over, rings the first bell. Spell dissipates. By this point, your dispel magic kind of fades once he does this. Second bell opens up. He lifts it open for you.
Alright, thanks. Do you mind if I take these 2 rings?
No, I don't.
Cool. You're the man.
Remind me all what job you were given other than finding this mask that you're looking for.
No, that's pretty much the whole job.
Yeah, we just needed to find the mask. That's all.
Who gave you the job? You don't mind me asking.
I can't tell you that.
Confidential.
Confidentiality and stuff.
All right. Well, it's worth a shot. He kind of walks off into the next room.
Can I follow him?
I don't know how
You
this
can follow.
works.
In
I
stealth.
already sent them to you.
Okay.
Stealth.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
see him,
shadowing this guy.
yeah, going through the drawers and stuff, kind of like very quietly collecting up whatever you can find. What's everyone's pace?
Mine. I'm talking about perception. Mine's 10.
Yeah.
Or it should be 10. Let me double check.
Actually, it wouldn't be
10.
too hard to find. You would notice, as you kind of, step into the space, whatever, at the end, there are 2 cases at the end of just behind where Cypher is standing. You can see inside one of the cases, box-like mask. Kind
I'm
of
gonna
this
slip past
orange and white
Cypher.
color to it, looking exactly like the picture.
So these
I've got-
cases are protected by magic, right?
It would seem to be that way.
I found the
Okay.
doggy mask.
I'm just gonna stay in the shadows here.
I don't have a way to dispel magic.
Cypher turns and just. Is that the mask you all were speaking of?
It sure is.
Kind of makes his way over to it. He makes eye contact with you, Rhea,
Mm-hmm.
and then just keeps walking.
Oh, he's good.
You saw, like, just before he did it too, like, his nose twitch as if he, like, caught your scent for a second. And then looked at you. Goes over to the case. You all watch it once again. Opens up the box on his hip. Pulls out the first bell. Rings it in front of it. None of you really see anything happen. Puts the bell away. Pulls out a second bell. Rings it again. You hear click. He lifts open the case.
Can I have, please, sir?
Sure. And he grabs a hold of the mask, and you see, like, as he grabs it, there's kind of like he like freezes up for a moment the moment he grabs it. He kind of stands up straight and looks it over and kind of like flips the mask around. And just kind of turns and hands you the mask, Remus.
All right.
Says, it's a strange thing that you all are after.
We're not furries.
I mean, I am.
Oh,
That
he
is
is. Oh,
crazy.
we are. He is, and I think I guess I am. I don't know. I'm gonna
Seriously,
tuck it in, and you just see like
Yeah.
it kind of fucking clip into my body and disappear because the bag doesn't appear on my back when I'm disguise selfed.
Yeah, it's just. All right. Who are all of you people? I desperately need to know.
No.
Well, you
Do
heard
you-
him.
What do you mean no?
We'll probably meet again some other day. It's fine.
Goodbye. You didn't see us. Oh wait, how long has it been?
By this point, it's like 2 in the morning.
Oh, cool. Yeah, the disguise is slowly falling apart as he's walking away.
Wait. You see him, like, as he says wait, and he kind of, like, follows behind Remus, and just... Are you the Ironheart boy?
No. Why are you asking?
I worked for your father for a bit.
His heart is clearly flesh.
Wait, you know my dad?
I did something
Wait.
for him about 3 years ago.
Nice going.
We probably shouldn't talk
Wait.
about this here, considering, and he gestures to the doorway right next to him, and it's just like, that is the bedroom, so, considering we have what you guys want, how about we go?
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. I'm gonna grab his hand. I'm like, okay, let's go.
Yeah, you take his hand.
Goodbye, Zen.
Bye,
Off to the
then.
mansion.
the mansion was it was a mimic all along.
Why do the walls have teeth? Why do the walls have teeth?
I'm just gonna do this. Nope. As you all kind of, exit out the back and sneak away. Cypher kind of joining the lot of you. Once you guys get outside, he kind of explains himself of like he did a job for Atlas about 3 years ago. A simple thing that Atlas hadn't told anyone else about, just to go and grab a few items for him, and told him that one day he'd come back to like have him help with something, some quest for finding some long lost items, but he had no details on exactly what that was, as Atlas never reached back out. And after his little explanation, he kind of says, would that by chance be what you all are doing now, is searching for whatever was looking for? Is he still alive?
Well, wait. If
We don't know.
well, he, you said 3 years. He's been gone for 5.
Oh, I didn't realize that much time had passed.
But you saw him 3 years ago.
Yes, I did. And
Okay.
you're a lot bigger since the last time that I actually saw you. He kind of like
I
crouches
grew a
down and like
few
pets your head.
inches. I grew a little bit. Lupa says hi, as she remembers you as well.
He kind of gives you a smile, not really know how to respond to that, as he probably hadn't the first time he met you as well.
Yeah, he Remus says this and just pets the air next to him.
What about the rest of you?
No comment.
What?
Yeah,
You're
we're
back
working
by
with
the
them.
when they came back, Thomas, you saw them come out with a hooded individual who's
And
clearly
Remus.
a Lupin. And Remus. Yeah, and Remus, who has suddenly made a reappearance.
And a security guard, or not a security guard, a,
A butler.
butler.
I've
But no
given up.
Senna.
I have the butler's flaming pants in my hand. I don't. It's a joke.
But where's Xena?
She got lost in the mansion.
Yeah,
And you left her in there?
I do a like a thing with my arm where I like kind of, Toby from Naruto Shippuden, and how he kind of like fades into nothing by spinning his arm. I do that, but I change my mask and mini facings to mine.
Listen, mysterious hood figure. I don't want to know about Chippendale's adventures or whatever the hell you're talking about.
Who the fuck is Chip and Dale?
He knows my dad.
What?
Yeah.
He removes his hood. You get to see his face, which I guess you wouldn't have been able to see when they're doing the whole thing because you didn't see. You see this individual.
Oh yes, this
standing before you.
individual.
Yes. Kind of offers you a clawed hand and just says, "The name is Cypher."
Well, hello, Cypher, and I shake his hand. And I was like, yeah, but where's Xena?
I do the Toby thing, and I come back.
Yeah, that
He's
she
right here.
drops
Oh.
her illusion.
Oh, okay. See,
I thought you
didn't
were a
realize there was an
wizard.
illusion. I am, but that doesn't mean I need to always be observant of magic. I have to
Oh.
pay attention to such things in order to find it.
Sounds like someone didn't get good education.
Hey, he's a professor. Knows what he's talking about.
I kind of just pull back and go, I am the education.
That's
Public
why it's failing.
education.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Lord, this
As I
guy,
asked,
alright.
are all of you pursuing the thing that Atlas had been doing when he had hired me last?
Technically, I guess we are now. I mean, we're mostly just looking for him.
Well, we're just
Yeah.
retracing his steps.
He's He's in a castle.
Interesting. And I assume you don't know where this castle is.
No.
That's what the mask is for.
That's what the mask is.
Oh yeah, the mask. I forgot about it. Here with you're a professor. You want the mask? Here you go. I'm just
You
gonna
take-
just
yeah,
slap
Thomas,
the
you taking
mask,
the
and,
mask?
forcibly putting it in his hand.
Damn, man.
All right, yeah. You are holding this mask that is very, very similar, or almost exactly the same as the sketch of it in the notebook that was Atlas's journal. The only difference is, unlike being black and white, this one has kind of a patches of like orange and white to it. And upon it touching your hand, you actually do feel almost a divine energy kind of whiff off of this thing as you're holding it. And it's strange because it's not a feeling you've ever felt before, as you've messed with magical items a multitude of times in the past. This one in particular, though, you feel while holding it almost a deceptive aura coming off of it. Almost like it almost embodies the cunning of a fox, essentially.
What?
Yes.
So
are
do we
meant
know
to
what
wear
it
the mask?
does yet?
No. It does feel like something you would have to attune with as well, or seem like something you'd have to attune with as well.
Did the journal say anything about what it was?
Let's read,
Um,
shall we?
Let's find out. Someone wants to
Let's
read the entry
find
out
out.
loud, they are free
One.
to.
Hoo-hoo. This is an interesting mask. This interesting mask is the first I will pursue, knowing it could be used as a means of keeping on the download due to record of what it was able to do. However, my issue this font is fucking with my brain so hard.
You read like I do, even when the font's normal, so it's okay.
I was having that problem the first time we read it.
Jeez. However, my issue at the moment is it is. Shut up! Shut up!
Wait, what's this item description looking like? Hold up.
I'm reading it.
I'll give you the download of the whole thing. Pretty
I
much
could read it.
Okay, you got it.
Jesus Christ!
Remus is gonna read to us.
I'm not gonna read to you. You're asking a dyslexic to read out loud.
Dude, that's,
You said
that's
you-
literally I said the exact same thing.
Yeah, I have the item. I have it. I have your sheets.
Yeah, I know. No, we're not reading what it does yet, because you'll have to figure it out. You'll have to play with it.
Yeah,
You'll have to
good luck.
tune to it.
So anyway, however, my issue at the moment is that it is the major piece being sold within the auction amongst the richest families of the world, making it almost impossible to win, as it is an ideal piece of one for one's collection. I may need to steal it before the auction begins. It will be tricky, but it is possible. When this idea was brought up to the others, they seemed hesitant. Cassandra rejected the plan initially, as it was against her morals, while Thaddeus, nice name, said he could scrounge up whatever funds we would need to try to be competitive in the bidding. The point was then brought up by Orion?
Orion.
Just wanted to make sure I said it right. Orion, that we would be lacking the funds for anything after we got the mask. Boo fucking who? You want the mask? Get it. If we did, in fact, win the bid... I'm saying this in character. By the
Yeah,
way.
I'm assuming this is being read out loud on the street in character at 2 in the morning.
If we did, in fact, win the bidding, Oh, yeah, I thought that was. I really do hate getting into discussions like this one, as they always end in more questions than answers. Luckily, Calcifer stepped in and sided with my plan. He stated that if someone looked to use the mask for malicious deeds, won the bidding, it could cause more issues than if we simply took it without anyone knowing. It seemed enough to win them over, allowing a plan to get into motion. So I closed the journal without losing the page, and I go, it doesn't seem like he had any idea what it did.
It does something cool.
You don't say.
Well, you don't have to be so rude about it.
I'm assuming you all have only just started whatever thing you're attempting to do, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just about. First day.
Second day. You're late.
How about this? If you, I know a place that we could rest for the night. If you'd like to accompany, and if you would like the aid, and I know a few people that might be willing to help with such an affair. If, of course, you're interested in recruiting more people for whatever adventure you have, as many of us just need work and are just looking to do something more than just simple thefts and things of that nature.
We didn't steal anything. We simply redistributed wealth. That's what my dad calls it.
Your dad did think quite the same as I do. Anyways, I do know a place though, if you'd like to join me.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. It takes you, deeper into the city. Kind of goes in this whole spew about like, oh, they serve the best breakfast, and not the most luxurious place to stay, but he knows the owner, so he can get us in there without having to pay anything. And his allies will be there in the morning. You all arrive roughly 3 o'clock in the morning.
Damn it, I was gonna say a quote.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna tell Rebus that a wizard always arrives precisely when he needs to.
That's why I got into the building.
But I'm not late then.
You weren't in the building.
I arrived precisely when I needed to.
You stood outside. Don't be lazy.
I arrived precisely when I needed to.
Yeah, you arrived precisely when you needed to.
Did you need me in there?
No, because I was there.
Then I arrived precisely when I needed to.
No, because I was there. No, it was Patrick.
Yeah, it's true. Precisely when you needed to. Yeah, I bet you tell you.
You're just upset that I know more than you.
It's past my bedtime.
I
I'm
can't wait to go
tired
to
of
sleep.
this. I can't sleep in the alleyway. That's
You guys, you guys arrive at it by this point. Arrive at a weird tavern, like this rundown tavern. It's not in the best shape, but it doesn't look to be terrible.
Why is
Cypher-
it moist?
Cypher leads you all inside.
Remus is like as he's stepping, like he has like the sticky floors, and he's not
Yeah.
used to this, and he's like, "Why is it so wet?"
This is like a think of like a Waffle House, but it has a hotel on top of it.
You're gonna have to get used to this, Remus.
Oh, like what's this?
You
I'm
see-
so tired.
Yeah, and you watch Cypher kind of like slide himself over the counter and like grab like 4 sets of keys and like hand them to you guys, and just like, you guys are gonna have to pick who goes in rooms, but someone can room with me if they want. And
Okay.
He hands one to Rhea, he hands one to Thomas, and he hands one to Lebog.
Well, of course he doesn't have one to me, cause I don't know
Thank
what
you.
I'm doing.
Doesn't
Well,
see
I'm
shit.
going to
You-
bed.
Yeah, he says,
I'm
I assume.
arriving in my room precisely when I need to.
Yeah, he says, I assume the 2 ladies would like to would be good with bunking with one another.
Sure. The other
That's
one is
fine.
tiny.
Precisely when I need to.
All right, let's get you to bed. And he like pushes you ahead.
It's literally
It is-
day one. We asked what his bedtime was.
You
here
did,
we are.
and now it's 3 in the morning, several hours past 9 o'clock.
We did say we would try.
Yeah. The butler had no expectations of you succeeding.
I'll go to bed.
So you all rest for the night, you know, doing your thing in bed or whatnot, or in the rooms or whatnot to prepare. Waking up the next morning, Remus wakes up. You wake up. Cypher is coming back into the room whenever you wake up to collect you.
Cypher. I don't know if you want me to RP this or not.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he collects
You
you.
want me to
though,
tell you what I'm doing or no?
What are you doing?
Cypher walks in after Remus finishes feeding his friend, but his friend
Oh.
is still is not there. He
Oh.
just sees he just sees meat disappear.
Yeah, he just kind of just like, it's time for
Good
breakfast.
morning.
Why are you
Cut.
making meat invisible?
Yeah, he's just like, come out when you're ready, and just kind of like backs out of the room.
I'm ready.
The rest of you, you know, each of you get a knock on the door. Cypher, pretty much telling you, you know, whenever you're ready, come down for breakfast.
Remus.
I'm
Yeah.
immediately going out.
Yeah.
I'm
Uh,
sitting at the stool. I'm very excited.
As
Like
each
like
of
her
you
mom,
come-
Rhea doesn't get up very good, so she probably shows up last.
Yes. So you guys one by one show up into the room, or into the dining area. That's a little busy this morning. You can see Cypher sitting at a table with. Let me pull up my list of exactly who is with Cypher. So you see Cypher sitting with the following people. There is a tiefling woman, a dwarven man. That's not the one I grabbed.
Who are you people?
Wait a minute, something's incredibly upsetting at the moment. Apparently the dwarven man's token is set for the wrong person. How did that happen? I see how that
Skill
happened.
issue.
They're right next to each other, so I clicked the wrong one. Yes,
yeah,
and
I
a
saw
skill issue.
Atlas.
What the heck? That wasn't Atlas. The person you saw was someone else entirely. I can assure you. I'm forgetting to hit save every time I do this. There we go. And this, yeah, these are the 4 individuals that are sitting together as you guys each, you know, one by one come in.
Is that an elf man?
That is an elf man.
Remus would be to a table near, like, next to them.
Yeah, they have a kitty table. Cypher welcomes each of you to the table or whatnot, and introduces you to each of them. The tiefling's name is Aurelia Shadowheart. The dwarven man is Timus Blackhorn, and the half-elven man is Asvalor Pentop.
Where's the other half of the elf?
Human. He's a
A human
half-elf.
stole it?
No, never. Dear God. Introducing each of them to kind of go into explanation. Aurelia is a wizard by trade. Timus is a paladin. Let me remember exactly which oath he is.
They don't need to know.
Oh, okay, they don't need to know. You're fine.
They don't need to know.
He is a paladin. And Asvalor is a cleric who has recently finished his clerical studies at a temple of Roshire. Cypher also explains that they are part of a group called the Jack of Diamonds. And makes a note too of, you know, if you kind of want to work with one of us, you kind of work with all of us. And we're all willing to help if, you know, you're willing to hire, essentially.
I mean, it'd be nice having more people, but little man over there is the one that hired us, so it's really his decision.
Little man over there is kicking his legs while the book is kind of floating.
Just
Next
in
to
the
him, he's
open.
writing down. In another book, he's just writing notes.
Okay. Yeah.
He ain't paying attention.
My book. My book. What book?
No, it's not your book.
The
Remus is
grimoire
writing in a
that
notebook,
you
yeah.
guys had seen is floating next to him, and he's writing in another notebook.
Oh, I need to change the music. We're not in a creepy vibe anymore. Back to this.
Can I walk over and like look at his floating book?
Sure. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I was gonna have it insult him. You do whatever.
So wisdom saving throw is just a wisdom throw plus my saving throw.
It should be
You
just
on your
this.
character sheet on Foundry, you should be able to just click
Yeah.
the There should be like it should be the wisdom.
There's a
button.
ability check or saving throw. Yeah.
22. Okay. There's a sharp pain that kind of goes through your head for just a moment. Nothing damaging by any means. And whatever words are on the page, you are unable to read them.
You do hear a voice come into your head though, and it says,
I do
"Please."
not.
Would it
I-
ignore this?
It's
Um,
full ring of shielding unless I allow it to,
Yeah. You feel a
Ah,
voice
okay.
try to enter your head.
and I don't let it.
No, well, I don't have to RP that. That's good. Cool. Yeah.
You get that feeling the book doesn't want you looking inside of it.
Okay, that's fine. Now I look at his other book that he's writing in.
It's incoherent gibberish. No,
You cannot read what he's writing. The as he's writing it, the characters seem to be shifting and changing.
Oh shit, he's writing in dyslexic.
Can I add that as a language?
No. That'd be funny, but no.
No, yeah, so as you hear book tries to say something, doesn't. And Remus is just writing. By Remus's writing, he's staring very intently at this journal, and the quill is just rapidly moving along the page, but he's hard focusing on this. And occasionally he'll look up, look at the floating book, kind of nods. He's like, yeah, I know. And then he goes back to writing. He's like, okay, what else?
Cypher kind of
These-
leans over towards you and kind of like taps next to your notebook.
What?
Do you want us to tag along and help you all? Your friends seem to be okay with it.
Yeah, leave me alone. I know, I'll get to it in a sec. Yeah, I'll help. What do I do? What
Do you
need?
want us to tag along?
Yeah. You said you saw my dad 3 years ago. That's more than I've seen him.
And he's just gonna turn back to the rest of you. He's like, there you have it. He doesn't care. And I guess it's your guys' choice.
Well, I don't care.
The more the merrier, I guess.
Do it.
I'm ambivalent.
Turn back around. Who? Oh, these. I like the horns. The book kind of like hits him on the top of the head. He's like, stop it. I'm gonna finish in a second. Leave me alone.
It is a fascinating book you have there. And this is Aurelia talking. She kind of
Very
like
mean.
makes her way over to it and kind of like she looks at it as well, but like immediately kind of takes a step back and goes, and clearly it doesn't like me looking at it, so well,
Yeah, if you want RP, the book's just like the book's just yelling at him and just like leave Master Remus alone. He has 15 minutes of studying left before he can look at his tablet.
it's just
He
a
needs
tutor.
to complete this. It is. It's very like. Yeah.
So I would like to do some studying. So I pull out my phone, open YouTube, and I pull
No,
up the,
you and Tube.
the UN tube. My bad. And I put on the Talk Tua podcast. Apparently,
that is not
the-
that is not in this world. No, we are not having that as canon.
because
The
I hear
phone.
that is the most knowledgeable source of information
Your
you can
your
ever
phone
find.
explodes.
Yeah, I was just about to say the phone bursts into flames.
I hate that you brought that up.
Why? Oh, do you like books as well? Are you a wizard?
I am.
This little dustball says he's a professor and he arrives perfectly on time and whatever. Do you arrive perfectly on time? Because apparently that's a mark of a wizard.
She kind of gives a smile and says, "A wizard is never late."
I'm sick and tired of this.
I give him the finger guns. Hey.
You guys all work together. It's
As for
stupid.
yeah, she turns towards Thomas and says, "As for you, I have heard of you and your work before. It's an honor to meet you."
I bow. And says, thank you. I'm brief. I'm sorry.
He's old.
Cypher mentioned you were all doing something that the Iron Hearts had pursued the last few years, or you're continuing their work. Do you mind elaborating on that at all?
The book says the work was almost done. Well, I don't know what that means.
That is a peculiar thing for the book to say.
I'm just looking at Zin, who's read the book, and I haven't.
He hasn't read this book.
No, he's talking about the tome.
Oh.
Or the grimoire.
Is that what we're talking about? The grimoire, or are we talking about?
Yeah, the grimoire.
The
The one that
notebook,
the
the journal.
grimoire that tried to yell at you and you didn't succeed.
What was the question? I forgot.
That you asked it.
Yeah, are you all pursuing the work that Atlas Ironheart had started a few years ago?
Yes.
Technically, yeah. I mean, we're just trying to figure out where he went. And
It'd be
that's
more correct to
technically-
say we're that we're pursuing him and his work.
And I mean, to follow him, we got to kind of do the work. So
That is a fair point. And what information do you have on his whereabouts or any of this? I know you already, as Cypher has told us, you already acquired some mask that it seems he was pursuing.
now I look at Zin, who read his journal.
Let's see. Except for B. Yeah, whatever. And then I pull out the weird scripture text that I've been trying to decipher. And kind of lay it out on the table and be like, this is the next step. Or at least this is where, because he never had the mask. He doesn't know much. So this is the next thing that he wanted to move on and pursue. And then
He's in the castle.
yeah, but it's some about the next artifact lies in this entry.
It's been a zenith since we failed. Yada yada yada.
Would you mind
As
if
you
I?
know, I'm still trying to decipher the grimoire. In a section I believe holds some value. Stupid book.
Would you mind if I took a look at this journal?
Are you asking me?
She's
Say,
asking the group in general.
I was gonna say I don't have the thing. I have a copy in my book. I don't have the actual journal. That would be all.
If not, we can come back to that if you don't trust us enough to see such things yet, as we are only now trying to establish some sort of partnership, I guess.
How much do you guys cost?
It's a good question. What is the purpose that you all are doing this for? Is it betterment? I know you're looking for Atlas, but with these artifacts and things, is the betterment of others, or is it for your own gain?
Well, I'm just following what the book says. So I mean, to get to Atlas. So I mean, I guess I didn't have like a reason per se.
Hey, Mr. Cipher, do you know the barkeep?
Yes. Why?
Does he mind if we talk in private?
Around this point, as you make this comment, a hooded figure approaches the table. Very large hooded figure. This individual probably stands roughly 10, 11 feet tall. Large hood obscuring their face, kind of cloths wrapped around. There's an ever so slight hum coming from them, or maybe it's a growl, you're not entirely sure. And as they approach, they simply ask, or they say, I heard you all speaking about pursuing something, and I've been looking for a certain group of individuals for a while that are, well, I had a premonition of certain individuals who are pursuing something that I believe are here, and I'm wondering if that's all you.
Is this guy with you guys?
They all shake their heads.
Do we know you?
No, heavens no. Not many know who I am or what I look like. However, I can see as he points towards the grimoire. I believe you are the individuals I am actually looking for. Now that I've seen that, I wish to help you with this endeavor or this quest of yours to find whatever it is you're looking for. The only thing I ask in return is whatever lost artifacts you manage to find along the way, that I'm allowed to be given a little time to study them, and in turn offer you a place of quiet and privacy, as well as a place to store anything you might need, away from any thieves that might try to come and steal them from you.
Can I roll insight?
Yes, roll insight for me.
23.
Boss man, I'm about to do something, but it's not bad.
This person is telling nothing but the truth, and you can definitely tell that they are being 100% truthful about this.
Cypher, you
kinda-
said you knew the barman.
Cypher nods.
He won't mind then, and then Remus is just gonna clap his hands. the entire area surrounding us, because there's 9 people now, get encapsulated. Into,
You made tiny hut.
yes.
It burn or it like throws tables aside. Shit, there's a couple people like freak
No,
out.
no, I made sure it would just include this corner area essentially, so it just
Okay.
surrounds whatever tables we're in and this
Yeah.
individual.
Okay, so it pops up. A couple people are like start muttering about it and talking about it.
Yeah, we can't hear them anymore.
I don't think the tiny hut stops sound. I think it just blocks vision.
It's an immobile dome of force that springs into existence around you and remains stationary for the duration.
That doesn't stop sound. It makes it like you can't see through it, but like you can hear through it.
Is this a concentration?
Yes.
Oh no, it's not. Oh cool.
Oh, it isn't. That's right.
No.
So you're popping that?
Mm-hmm.
The individual kind of pauses and just says, well, as I was saying, if you all, wish to have my aid, and to see the place of which I speak, I would have to, first make the deal of us helping one another.
Okay, what did he say he wanted from us again?
All he wants is to be able to look at any artifacts you find, just have a short time with him to study them, and he will supply you a safe place to keep them, as well as a place to stay and to have privacy.
And my insight said you told the truth.
Yes, you could not tell any kind of lie that was coming from him.
Well, I see no problem. Why not?
You smell
looks-
like wet dog.
The individual kind of like seems to glance towards Remus and just says, well, if we're not all opposed to this, he kind of reaches into a pocket and pulls out what looks to be a coin, and as he does, he then swipes his finger and it goes from one coin to multiple coins. He proceeds to hand each of you this gold coin. Very old looking, doesn't look like currency of now. And after he hands it to each of you, he just says, whenever you're ready, knock on the back of the tavern door with it, and you should be able to get inside. And he turns and proceeds to walk out of the tiny hut.
I'll let him pass.
Yes. Yep. He walks out of the tiny hut, and you see him walk to the back of the building and then disappear.
Okay, well, that was a waste of a 3rd level. Smells like dog. I'm gonna follow. The book's
Okay.
just gonna float back into his pocket.
Cypher and the others kind of look to each other, and Cypher just says, I guess we'll go see what this individual had for us. Gets up, walks after Remus.
Yeah, I'm following Remus.
I'm going to make the assumption everyone is following.
A good assumption.
Very good assumption.
Sure.
A wizard's always on time.
Correct.
Remus is just saying that as he walks out.
We do always on time. Okay, so a lot of you kind of, make your way through, to the back. As you make it back there, you're all kind of standing around each other, kind of looking to each other for a moment before Cypher kind of pulls out the coin, kind of looks at it awkwardly for a moment, and then taps on the back door with it. the moment this happens, there is you all hear kind of a weird like warping noise. Very quiet warping noise at that. He kind of takes a step back, looks around, looks to the rest of you kind of nervously. And then
Okay, you had to kind of expect something like this would happen.
Yeah, and he just kind of reaches out and pushes open the door. As the door is pushed open, it is no longer the back of the tavern that you all see. You all now see what looks to be a long corridor leading into what looks to be a tower of sorts. The individual kind of standing within the space by himself. As you all kind of enter, the door, once all of you have come in, closes behind you. Make your way down this hallway to this very large, cylindrical room that as you look up, you can see multiple levels kind of rising above it that seem to just go on and on and on as if this is some sort of infinite tower. And you can see on each level there are 5 doors that lead to different chambers and such. As this happens, the individual turns back to you, kind of hands together, and just says, now that we're all here and that we've all come into agreement, you'll notice, and he gestures to each of your hands, the coin that you all were holding has now become a tattoo on the back of your hand, without you really noticing.
What?
My
You
dad
are able
says
to-
I can't get tattoos.
It's not quite one of those, but... And you see that he has one on the back of his hand as well. Whenever you wish to enter this space, my tower, and you watch as he places the hand over the tattoo and pulls it off as if it was a coin just resting on the back of his hand, you can simply remove the tattoo, or the coin from your hand, and knock on a door as you did to get into the tower. Any tavern, I must state, that you are at. This doesn't work on just any door. It has to be a tavern.
So what happens if we call upon the tower while we're in the tower?
Nothing will happen.
I'm assuming since it's not a tavern door, it wouldn't work.
So
I don't
much
know,
for a
man.
professor, huh?
And you watch as he grabs like the top of he grabs the top of the cloak, the hood or whatever, and he kind of yanks it backwards and kind of in like a whoosh of like cloth or whatever. The cloak kind of flies up into the air, and standing before you is a 3-headed hound or a 3-headed lupin who is standing about 12 feet tall.
It's my boy.
Kind of adjusting his suit. You can see though the left head looks to have this arcane runes around the snout that almost look to be, and its eyes are kind of whited out, and it's kind of moving in a weird way as if it was under a sort of trance, if that makes sense. Almost like it's being purposely suspended to keep from doing certain things. The middle head, though, begins to speak once more and says, I know my appearance may be daunting, but you have nothing to worry about, as I am here to help you with this endeavor.
It's a doggy.
I've seen worse.
He kind of gives like a half bow and he says, the name is Cerberus. And if you're wondering, some of you may have heard rumors from the time of the war 200 years ago. I was in fact there. But those are times I choose to forget by this point. As for the tower, and he kind of gestures to above him, he says, you can select any of the rooms that you wish. It's infinite. There's one way to make it to the top, which is via the elevator that he points to that's kind of near the back. Or near one, not the back, but like directly behind him. If, if you wish to claim one of the rooms, as per the way of entering this place, just tap the room that you wish to select with the coin, and it will mark it as yours. Do you all have any questions for me now that I've revealed myself and shown you my dwelling that I'm willing to share with you in this endeavor.
What floor are we on?
The ground floor.
Is there any floors we can't go to?
The only place that you are all prohibited from entering are my bedchambers. And he gestures to a singular door that has a crest of a, three-headed hound upon it. Any other chamber within this place, you are free to enter, as long as it's one of the public spaces, one could say. The rooms do, once have been claimed, do only unlock for those that they belong to, or that have claimed them. Others can be let in, though, by the one who has claimed the room. Down here, though, and he kind of gestures to each of the room as he does, we do have a kitchen space as well as dining area for meal prep or anything else that you might need. There are servants that are around, and he kind of claps his hand, and these, let's see, where are they? These construct servants kind of walk out. Some look human-like appearance, some have more of a lupin-like appearance. It just kind of varies. He seems to have an abundance of multiple types of mechanical servants here. He says they are able to help you with anything that you need as well. There's the laboratory for any sort of chemical testing and experimentation that you might need to do, as well as arcane in nature. A library with the vast knowledge I've collected over the years, if research is of need to you at any point. A training room to allow you to hone your skills or practice new ones. And a workshop for any sort of upgrading and repair and gadgetry that you might wish to attempt.
There's a lot of floors.
But beyond that, is there any questions you have for me before you're allowed to just explore, claim your chambers?
I'm good
So-
for right now.
Is it like an elevator to get to the floors? Is that how this works?
There is two sets of staircases. It's like a curved staircase on either side. They kind of go in. I'm trying to think of the way to describe it. They both, to go up the staircases, they're opposite sides of each other. So if the elevator is north, there's a curved staircase on the west and east side of the room, and they kind of move. You move to go upstairs going clockwise on each of them.
So, but there is an elevator.
There is an elevator to get up to higher floors, and there is a means of getting to the top, which is a special chamber at the top.
I'm booking it for the elevator.
Okay.
So, why are you helping us again? Just for artifacts? The goodness of your heart?
Curiosity, research, and a calling of sorts. It's been some time since I've been useful to others, and
Takes me a few times to remember names. Cerberus, right?
correct.
Okay.
You just hear off in the distance a bunch of buttons being pressed.
I'm gonna go find a room to claim.
All right.
Go find a couch.
In this center, dome space too, there are lounging spaces within it. So there is a couch and things like that you can claim.
Are there
lay
any
on at the
blankets?
time. Are you gonna ask Cerberus this? There aren't any out at the
Yeah.
moment.
Do you have any
Um,
blankets?
He kind of claps his hands together, and one of the constructs kind of reach over into the air, and kind of like a rift kind of opens. They pull out what looks to be a very soft, blanket that they pull out of just nothing, and they bring it over to you.
you. And then she just immediately heads off to like one of the couches in like the space. It just lays down on it, facing the cushion, and just goes to bed.
We just woke up.
Yeah, Cerberus kind of like brings like his pointer finger like curved like the tip of one of his chins or whatever, thumb kind of pressed underneath it, and just like there are bed chambers, you know, that you could claim instead of. I let it
I'm not
be.
I'll go to bed when I want to go to bed. Right now it's it's couch time. It's couch nap time.
All
Thank
right.
you.
She's got a point.
She's got a point. Anyone else?
I guess I'll go
Questions
claim my
or
own
anything?
chambers.
I'd go quick. Remus is pressing so many buttons right now.
The staircase is also an option to get up to the next level. I'm just gonna state this now.
I go up. I go up the stairs.
Okay.
Doors
curious.
close.
Yeah, you each move up to the first floor, able to claim a room for yourselves. The
See
others.
elevator open. Remus
Yeah.
standing there, giddy. Door closes.
The others, the members of the Jack of Diamonds, all move up to the second level and claim rooms for themselves. Kind of taking their time admiring the space. Each room, as you guys kind of go in and discover them, the room seems to alter to almost like the design preference of it. The layout seems to be the same regardless, but like the design and like interior design of the room seems to change via the person who it belongs to based on preferences and things. And it seems to like pull them from like the deepest parts of your mind, essentially. You enter the room though, fairly large bedroom. Each one a wardrobe, a shelf to put things on, as well as a chest to put things in. There's a fairly large closet space for clothing and other things as well, gear, whatnot, and then a bathroom equipped with a shower, a bath, a toilet, sink, everything you would need. Let's just say the commodities you had the night before look like that of peasantry compared to this.
Well, damn.
Yeah. Yes. And I think as you guys all kind of, get yourselves comfortable and get, down with the idea of working with Cerberus and the Jack of Diamonds, I think that's where we'll end tonight. I think it's a good place to end. So, we hope you guys enjoyed. We definitely did. If you did, go follow us on Twitch or join the Discord for updates when we go live. And if you want to catch up on previous episodes, go check out the YouTube, where we have everything we've ever recorded there, except for the one episode we lost, the very first episode we ever did. And hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.